expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time. Get a live guy.
Let's go now live.
This is where we live.
Are you ready to get your world rocked?
That's what I'm talking about.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
And now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
And I be catching them northern pike like on the 10-pound test. Success, never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning stone pimp. Straight limping, booze farm drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling like a villain. Balloon filling, whack MC killing. The fine hoe drilling with the $1 million talent and the 10-cent brain. Been gone too long,
I gotta say, Monica has really leaning into the Pinellas County is dirty. I think she's like 2 for 5, if not 3 for 5, for getting a dirty Pinellas County dig in on me right before we take the airwaves. Earlier in the week, I think it was something about my refrigerator. I was telling her about my refrigerator being broken, and I forget exactly what I said. Somehow that turned into, well, you live in Pinellas County, so you're dirty. And then today, I was trying to be a friendly friend, and I told her, I heard she was going to the beach, and I said, oh, you know, there's some issues at the beach, like there's some poo water. She goes, yeah, duh, it's Pinellas County. And I don't even have a comeback. So even if she doesn't say it loud and proud, just know that Monica's not so secretly hating on Pinellas County.
You set her up. You set her up.
I really, really did. Yeah. Welcome to Senning Show, Free Ballin' Friday edition. Yeah. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. It's a fun, loose day. If you got something you've been marinating on, thinking about all week, feel free to drop it on us. 800-771-1025. Play along on social media. X is a great place to tweet and do that kind of stuff quickly at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. We're live video on Facebook, YouTube, theboneonline.com. I don't want to go on a full-blown, rant about how disappointed I am with the people who have chose to put forth a Metallica meltdown. But I can tell you that I laid in bed this morning listening to these. I listened to some last night, and I thought that there would be one. Like even if they were all bad, I thought there would be one that would make me go, okay, this guy, this lady, this person,
they get it.
This person gets it. They are the winner. I'm open to the fact I got a couple more maybe that will play that I haven't heard yet, and you still can put one in at the Bone on the Bone app with the open mic feature. Let me just run you through a few, Diz, and let's just see if anything perks up your ears at all. Okay, you let me know.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is if you weren't listening yesterday, this is 4 Metallica tickets. The Friday night show, June 6th, I believe. Limp Bizkit will be on with them as well. We're giving away a pair, and all you had to do was offer a Metallica meltdown. And this is the best people came up with.
John, this is Philip, and my Metallica meltdown is my wife just lost her job. We have to find a new place to live, and my son just asked me, hey, Dad, are we going to Metallica? And I had to tell him no, because we don't have the money. Please help.
He was finding it at the end. I will tell you that. He was finding it at the end. The stories, if he would have kept going with the broke, whatever, blah, 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 wouldn't have been bad to me.
That was Phil Bodner. We appreciate you, Phil. Yeah. At this point, I wouldn't call you a winner, but we appreciate the effort, I suppose. Now this guy.
Is that a chicken?
Dude, yes.
So I'm in the chicken pen cleaning up, trying to pick up this chicken poop so I can get eggs, and I'm running around trying not to...
When I listened to that the first time, I thought he said so I can get AIDS.
This chicken poop so I can get eggs, and I'm running around trying not to get pecked by these 25 chickens, and they won't leave me alone, and all I want is their eggs, and I can't stop getting pecked just trying to clean up their pen.
Dude, you had the sound effects. You
Yeah.
had the chicken.
Work with
You
it.
took it to the next level. You could have done something special, Pat Klein, but you didn't.
I'll tell you what, John Sonny. I need to get these boys out of my tool shed, blacking it.
By the way, are you a Beavis and Butthead guy?
Yeah, I got right away. I got that.
Okay. Dude,
I was about to say, is that old Hank Hill? And I was like, oh, Beavis and Butthead guy.
It is Beavis and Butthead guy. A fact that I used to talk about all the time that I don't know if I brought up since this version of the show. Dude, we had MTV, my parents, my mom more specifically, made it. We had full cable. We were a cable family. Blocked out MTV so that I could not watch Beavis and Butthead. I was so obsessed with the Beavis and Butthead that we went probably 3-4 years without MTV in our home because child abuse, honestly.
We were hardcore into it at our house. Me and my sister always would watch it, try to imitate it, watch music videos and roast it.
Dude, the best.
Yeah, to the point when the movie came out and my grandpa was visiting, my sister tricked him into thinking that was just a regular kids movie.
Like a kids cartoon?
Yeah, and my mom's like, how'd you guys get this? We're like, your dad.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
It was awesome.
I'll tell you what, John Sonny. I need to get these boys out of my tool shed, blacking it. They said they like Metallica or something.
Yeah, Metallica. Yeah, they are rock. Yes.
That would probably be close to a front runner
Yeah.
just based on my love for Beavis and Butthead.
I will say I love that he introduced different characters.
Yeah, different characters. I mean, creativity is, I think the word is actually get you a long way in this world, and especially if you want to go see Metallica. That was, I think that was Mike Russell. Thank you, Mike.
Hey, John. Hey, Dizzy. I need those Metallica tickets because I need to get away from this stupid woman. She puts bread in the freezer. Who puts bread in the freezer? I need to get away from it. Woo!
Not bad. If you went a little longer, I think you would have been my front runner. If you would have went on with the different stuff besides just the bread. The
bread.
That's a psycho thing. By the way, leave
bread
her.
in the freezer?
Leave her.
Well, do some people keep bread in the freezer like up until the point it's time to eat it? Because we have this bread that Danielle will order from time to time. So we have some bread items in the freezer, but I'm not gonna say, hey, I'm going to make a sandwich. Let me go get some bread out of the freezer.
Yeah.
When it's time to introduce the bread into the community, it will leave the freezer and then live on the counter where bread is supposed to.
My fear is you're gonna have that thaw out, and then it's gonna turn out the way those Uncrustables did for you. Yeah.
I don't think they do. I mean, as a man who's eaten that, by the way, I'm going to wait to give my official shout out until it happens. And I know I already told Danielle, who's going to join us at 2:00, about this, and she's going to want to talk about it too. I have been contacted by a high-ranking official in the Smuckers organization, and all I can say is that there is a giant case of Uncrustables headed this way.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know if it is en route yet, but there will be I think it's 50 Uncrustables, he said. 50 Uncrustables. Don't worry, I'm going to cut you off a few minutes.
Yeah, get a little taste.
For the fam.
Yeah.
Here's Lance.
This is Lance. My back is blown out. I haven't been able to work in over...
Dude, he totally missed an opportunity. I thought that's where he was going.
Yeah, right?
I thought he was going with, well, who blew your back out?
This is Lance. My back is blown out. I haven't been able to work in over a month, and I am overly ready to go see some shows or something.
I just feel like a lot of people didn't put thought into it.
No.
It's a hot ticket.
My back is blown out because my boss gives it to me every day,
dude,
and I can't stand it.
Thank you.
Work on that, dog.
Thank you.
I just did that off the top. Come
you
on.
really did. Oh man, I just opened up my X, and it was a video of our buddy, the dude. I don't remember his name. Remember DJ? The cop kid that was showing up all over with Trump and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that we made he's back in the news. I don't know what he's saying, but
I've been through 13 brain surgeries. That's why my head looks like this. And let me say
this is not an open mic, by the way.
Oh,
this is I think his name was DJ Daniel was his name. This is not an open mic. This is the little kid who is a police officer who had brain surgery.
This one congresswoman was talking about my head. But I said she can't be talking because she looked like a burnt marshmallow.
Is that racist?
I mean, coming from him, no, but yes.
That's black on black crime.
That is. It'd be your own people, dog.
He's telling this woman, Jasmine Crockett. Have you heard of this woman, this politician lady?
No. Let me look her up.
Yeah.
She be talking because she looked like a burnt marshmallow. Jasmine Crockett.
Sorry, got sidetracked. I think this is probably did you find a picture of her?
Yeah.
What?
Not a burnt marshmallow. She's black, though, yes.
I think this might be my front runner. I'm just going to say it. Maybe. You have until a little after 2 o'clock to get your entry in at the Bone app for an open mic. But this, at this moment, might be my front runner. Maybe.
Oh, John Sinning. Oh, my 700-pound, 6'4" biker bitch of a wife took the Harley and my Metallica tickets and ran off with Jacob 2 times. Help me.
Not even that funny, actually.
No.
Listening, that the bar was set so low that when I was listening to all of them, I thought that one was funnier. But it just might not be. Oh, that would be good too. We could have a contest for some of the Uncrustables. Good idea. KCBD50. So keep sending them along. We will pick a winner from the Bone app. Let's listen to these couple that are coming in right now in real time to see if anybody has what it takes. The problem is when we get these, you have to close out this tab 15 times to be able to open it. And God knows I don't want to call an engineer. Dude, Dylan sunned you so bad, dude. Oh, my God.
I saw him walk in, and I panicked. I just I'm going to pretend I'm asleep.
Dude, he really, he got you, man. You really, that was your opportunity to stand up and defend all of us, and you
No, hell no, I'm not doing that. Y'all can fight for your own. I'm not fighting against the engineers.
Come on, John. This is Bill. I'm on my way to see my mom rescue these dogs. I got a flat tire on the side of the highway. Just saw Dizzy drive by me. Throw a freaking blunt out the window. I mean,
maybe we ask too much of people.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we ask too much of people to be funny on their own. Too much freedom, too much creativity was required.
John, not everyone can be us.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but you did. Setting show, you're live on the air. What's up?
Hey, guys, Dizzy Dabs, Johnny Cakes, man. This is Zig from Clearwater.
Zig.
What's up, boys?
What up, man? Pinellas County, baby.
Hey.
Extra dirty.
Dirty.
Dude, I hope you're talking about it today. I don't know if you heard or not. There was a news thing about a cat who escaped.
Oh,
after
my
they
God.
neutered.
Yes, dude. I've got it circled as a prime centerpiece of the joints this afternoon. Dude, I mean, I don't mind bringing it up. Did you see this story about this cat? Dude, this damn cat got neutered and escaped from the vet while all high, drugged up on, it had been put under, dude, and made it back home. 3 miles away from the vet, this damn cat escaped and made it home.
That's impressive.
It's really damn impressive, yes. But we will be talking about that at length. I figured it would be good to have the cat daddy himself, Drew, in the room because, he's a cat aficionado.
Love you guys.
Love you,
Thank you, bro.
Have a good weekend, buddy. Thank you. Dude, so I've got my fishing trip is happening the next couple days. I'm not getting concerned.
Okay.
So the plans have changed a little bit. So we were supposed to get there on Sunday. Sunday was going to be a free-for-all day. And part of me wonders if these guys are messing with me, which is totally possible. So the Sunday was going to be a free-for-all day. We were going to go to the bar, probably call it an early night, and then be ready to
some
fish.
Cigarettes,
Probably burn a couple American Spirits, maybe a crush or two. And then Monday morning, 4 a.m., boom, we're out on the water. We get a group text yesterday that says, hey, there's been a change of plans. We're now fishing on Sunday. So we get into Pensacola at 6:30 a.m., and we're pretty much leaving the plane to go get on a boat to go fishing. He goes, there's some concerns about weather.
Oh.
And then he said, please bring your rain gear for the ride back.
I hope they're trolling you, dog. Did you look it up?
I mean, I know that there is impending weather. Yes, it is.
Don't be capsize sending, bro.
That's what I started thinking about.
Yeah.
Is I'm not scared. I'm more excited than anything. But it made me wonder if I should. I don't know if your parents are this way, but every time my parents go and do anything, they send me and my brother like a list of their bank accounts and like their information, and, like where the money is, and like what's going to who and how it's all going down. And I don't really have anything. And then ultimately, my wife will still be around to take care of things. But I do wonder if I should hit up my buddy, Attorney Patrick Smith, and get a couple things in my estate in order.
Yeah, can I get the mask back?
You can have the mask. I was trying to think because I don't have anything of serious worth, but I would like the people that I love in my life to at least get some things from around the house that I liked the most. I actually, I have this little stash box thing where I keep all my goodies. I was thinking that could go to you.
I appreciate that. I mean, I appreciate that. I don't want it to come to that. But I do appreciate it.
No, but because and then you also get the mask. I was thinking about what I would give for Drew. I was thinking I would give him my record collection, maybe my record player. He'd be able to put on songs and think of me. I do have this. I don't know if she'd want to keep it if I die. I have the new steam room out back. So that'll probably be up for grabs.
Who'd that go to, Danielle?
Probably if she wants it, but
Yeah.
it may hurt her too much to have it around.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like every time she looks out there, she misses her sweetheart who used to sweat in that thing, her sweaty sweetheart, and it's just too much pain to bear.
Well, it's funny you said it because I meant the other Danielle.
Oh. Actually,
when you started going, wait a minute.
You're like, wait, what I don't know about? Maybe that would be nice. Maybe I would donate it to the gym.
Yeah,
that's actually it'll be, since I never made it there.
Yeah,
at least something that was important to me did.
Donate it. The Setting Memorial, and it's the sweat box that I never came to use in here.
You want to know what else you could have? You know what else you could have? I'd love for you to have it. Dude, you could have the RAV. You could have my car.
Yeah,
yeah,
RAV around.
Yeah.
Vroom vroom, baby.
Because I mean that would be, that would help you.
Yeah.
So I mean the RAV is yours, dude.
I'll take it.
And I'm gonna
Vroom,
put
vroom.
I'm gonna put this in a text message with my wife and with other people just to make sure
it's a written contract now.
Yeah, that you do you get the RAV. If you may actually, depending on if Danielle wants to take the RAV, you may get the small Mazda that may or
she
may
killed
not,
a kid with.
I was gonna say may or may not have killed a child on a bike last week. But you'll have a ride out of the two of these. One of them will be yours.
I like how you're like, we'll get the thing that's probably going to get into evidence. Going to connect you to it now.
Dude, that'd be
it's all yours.
That would be a hell of a way to cover up your crime.
Yeah.
There's a crime. I then fake my own death, gift you the car that was used in the crime. I'm gone. You then have the criminal vehicle.
You say all this, but I imagine the kid's still in the windshield like that movie where the guy's just
Dude, I've never seen that, but I need to.
You never seen that movie?
No.
I thought Drew would have had you watch that from time.
He tells me about it all the time, but I've never seen it. It reminds me of like the we found out there was a name for it, like the Ryan Reynolds movie in the casket.
Oh, Buried.
Is it kind of like that? It's just the guy in the fender of the car the whole time?
Yeah, basically.
Nice. Setting show. You are live. It's a free ball on Friday. What's up? Hello. Hello.
Hey, I'm just first time caller.
Hey,
always love listening to you guys.
First time ever?
First time ever.
Any radio station ever?
Any radio station ever.
Wow.
I've always just been a radio listener. I mean, I go to see you guys at your events. I've met you plenty of times, met everybody.
Wow.
I was just listening to the Metallica thing, and I don't know where I somewhere on the radio on the app to do the meltdown.
Yes.
Or do I just do it to you guys on the line? Or
no. I mean, I would let you do it on the line, but if I let you do it on the line, then I feel like I've cheated everybody else.
That's what I figured. I went to the app, but I didn't know where it was at.
Yeah, there's an open mic feature on the app where you can record. While I got you here, let me know what you think of this one. This one just came across. Let's listen to this one together.
All right.
Hey, what's up, John? This is Bigfoot. Anyways, I could really use those tickets to Metallica, but I want to let you in on a little secret. You'll find me when you least expect me.
Wasn't bad. If you would have went more in the Bigfoot and give us issues why, like it's hard being me. I can't go out in public. Everyone's trying to get a photo. If you would have went more in depth, I think you would have been in front.
I will say there is a time limit on it. I think it's like 20 seconds. So you can do better. You can't just do more. Yeah,
What should have thrown some Harry and Hendersons in with it.
Do you have an idea of what you're planning on doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got a Special Olympic sister that she's what keeps me going in my life. No matter how far I melt down, she's one that keeps me strong. So I like to get her out to do stuff.
All right. Well, this is.
Oh man.
I think it's the opposite.
Yeah. But when I said Metallica meltdown, I didn't mean melt.
No.
I didn't mean melt my heart.
No, I mean that's not the meltdown. Well, I mean it's most things. I'm past the meltdown. I'm at the acceptance of life. But I got two disabled parents and stuff. It's fun. I work in life-saving careers. I do nurse call systems. I keep people alive in hospitals. So I do everything I can to keep the world turning, even though
thank you
my
for
life
your
isn't where it
service.
should be. But I keep going.
What was your name again?
My name's Sean.
Sean. Okay, I'm going to be looking for that open mic because at this point I wouldn't say comedic abilities or timing is winning anybody anything. So it may just take a heartwarming story to get you these tickets. So I'm going to be looking for you, Sean. And man, you're a good dude. I appreciate you being a first time caller here on the Sending Show.
Hey, I've never called radio before, so it's actually pretty cool. I like it.
You're very cool, Sean. Thank you, buddy.
Now, if I was a listener, my meltdown would include having to compete with this guy.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think you can compete with this guy.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. Setting show, you're live on the air. What's up?
Oh, yeah. All I can say is it's my birthday today, and I can only wish for Metallica tickets.
We're not doing it on the phone.
You got to do the.
We're not doing it on the phone.
Got to do the.
Sorry.
Thing.
You're a game guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
What would you say is the number one best board game and/or card game you could play with two people?
Ooh.
I mean, I have my answer obviously, and it might be yours as well. But we're having a little at home, night tonight before I set off to the sea. It could be our final romantic. Well, I'm not saying it's going to be romantic, but night at home together could be our last. So we were going to have a game night, and we essentially have like two games that we play, and we play them all the time. But I'm in the market for another 2-person game.
Card game. I played with Nicole, and it's just two of us is fine for me. It's my favorite card game. It's Uno.
That's ours. That's we literally. We play Uno probably 3 times a week. Like we've got a deck out at all times, and we're always playing Uno. I should have led with that. It's Old Faithful. It's never steered me wrong. The other thing is I don't like a lot of other games. I don't like complicated games. So Uno is our big one, and Sorry is the second one. We also pull out the Connect 4 from time to time.
I hate Connect 4.
Why? Why are you not good at it?
No, I'm good at it. I'm pretty good at it.
What's there not to like about Connect 4?
Honestly, if you play with someone who's good, you usually end in a draw every time.
There's a lot of draws.
Yeah, that's why I hate it. Because it's like all that work, and it's like, all right, well, we just filled up this whole thing and no one won.
You ever seen or heard of a game called Sequence? It's actually really fun, and that may be what we end up playing tonight. It's wild. So you have this giant board, and the board has the card faces all like a deck of cards all over it, right? And then so you have cards in your hand, and then when you lay down a card, you then put that chip on the card on the board, and you're trying to get I can't remember if it's 4 or 5 in a row twice when you play with 2 people, and that's a fun 2-person game.
Yeah, the board looks confusing. I'll tell you that
it is far more intimidating than it actually is.
Yeah,
it really is.
Other game, the board game we play is Monopoly Gamer, and it's Monopoly, but it's shorter, and it's all Super Mario people, and each one has a power, and it's hard to explain.
What?
You go. It's a shorter game because you go around the board. And you have different powers. So it's like, oh, you land on here, you get a little thing, or you roll this, blah, blah, blah. But every time you go around the board, when you pass go, you have a boss fight. And it's like rolling dice and stuff like that. It's
Mario themed. It's
Monopoly. And it flies by. And that's my go-to game when it's the board game.
I don't know if that's for me.
No, I'm not saying it's for you.
No, but I don't want to speak ill of Monopoly Gamer, but it sounds like a lot of work. Setting show, you're live. Who's this?
Hey, it's Mike. I think you should try Battleship.
Oh, Battleship could be fun.
I hated
I mean, I don't. I don't think I know how you play it. There's little ships, and then I say
A4,
and then you put the thing there, and then if that lands on the ship, once a ship gets all the little pegs in it, you go, you sunk my battleship.
I got to be honest. Maybe it's just me as a gamer. I cheat a lot in Battleship.
That is the ultimate 2-player game.
All right. Well, I appreciate the offering. I'll take it under advisement. I mean, I'm so passionate about the idea of a new game. I would go buy a new game tonight on my way home if it sounded interesting enough.
I mean, Battleship's not a bad. Here's how you play it. You play Battleship. I'm gonna put a twist on it, but a drinking Battleship. Every time you hit
battle shots.
Yeah,
I've
every
heard
time
of
you
that.
hit her, Oh yeah, that is probably.
Yeah, I think it is a thing. I have actually played that before, where you build the board and you make it, and then you have shots in it, and if somebody hits it, you got to take the shot.
You should do it that way. That will be fun.
I'm trying to decide if I will be drinking tonight. I just feel like I need to be mentally and physically at my peak to be out in the deep seas fishing, because I just can't be the bitch of the group. That's what can't happen. I can't be on a boat with 7 other men and I'm dying and throwing up. So
that's a good
I'm trying
point.
to be at my peak health, but I'll probably have a couple tonight.
Yeah.
Just for,
And I told you, is she listening right now? You think? She's at work?
Danielle?
Yeah.
She's probably not.
Okay. Move your ship. That's it.
Well, that I don't want to. I'm a big, that's not going to happen. No offense, but I like to have a little integrity in my games.
Okay, well, sounds like someone who doesn't win that much.
Setting show, you're live.
What's going on, guys? It's Craig.
Craig.
You ever played, have you ever played Cards Against Humanity?
That is fun. I've
That's a
never
group
played.
game.
Yeah, I've never played with two people though.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. You got to have at least 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was fun. It can be fun, especially depending on the people that you're playing with. Joining us right now, I booked a hell of an interview. This gentleman is an up-and-coming comedy superstar. You might have seen him gigging about town at different clubs. He is opened for a cat named Mo at Side Splitters, and I believe he has his first comedy showcase this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I booked him. It took a little bit of planning. It took a little bit of preparation. His people had to get with my people. Everett, thank you for joining the program today.
I almost hung up. When you started saying those nice things, I was like, oh, it must be someone else he's talking about.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's going on, guys? Actually, the show is tomorrow night.
Okay, tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night in Palmetto, Florida. It's called Corporate Ladder Brewing Company. Really nice spot. They got like a beer garden outside. Would be really good for like a summer chill. They got like games out there.
Okay.
The indoors is really nice bar, great staff, tons of craft beers that they make right there. No food though, so they have a pizza shop next door. So if you want to bring some food in, you could do that.
How many comedians you got on the lineup?
All right, so big shout out to Ryan Parker because a few of us got together and we're going around and we're trying to get like 4 different spots, and he found this one. So he's a local comedian, Ryan Parker. Zach Stein's going to be on there. Will 24.
Wait,
Jared
you got Will 24?
Will 24?
No, Jerry Will 24. He's a local comedian, dude. He has a
You don't
pretty
got to tell
cool,
us.
Oh, dude, you're talking like we don't know Will 24.
You talking about the same Will 24?
Yeah, hell yeah. Will, Big Will. B-Dub 24.
Yeah.
Okay, who else?
We got Brandon Sadler, David Galaza, and Jared Thompson.
Oh, damn.
So
So it's a night full of comedy.
Yeah.
What time does it start?
9 p.m. Tomorrow, like I said. You can just look up Corporate Ladder Brewing, or if you guys follow me on Twitter, Illhouse Comedy, you can find it on there. Or just since John booked this, just hit John up, and he'll give you my info.
Yep. Dude, Everett sent me a video this morning that I don't know if it really bothered. I don't know how a comedian feels in this moment. Everett's like setting up for a joke, and he goes, the people at work that I just really hate, the ones at work that I can't stand, I don't even want to be around, the people I work with that just make me mad every time I see them. And then somebody from the audience shouts out.
Oh, I thought he was going to shout it
I
out.
was going to see if you were going to guess it, because I don't know if it would be proper if either one of us said it.
Oh, black people.
Yeah.
Oh.
This guy from the audience goes, the black ones.
Yeah.
Was that Will 24 in his great comedy?
No, he wasn't there. He probably would have said something. I couldn't even continue with my joke. I literally just started that bit too. It was just the very beginning, but I was like, I can't go anywhere from there. Like anything I say is not going to be popping a crowd like you just did. That was ridiculous.
Everett, it's important to remember, and I think you will, but if you do, make it big, let's say one day you're touring and you're doing arenas and stuff, I look at this time we spend with you as our investment into you. So please, if and when you do make it big, make sure we get all the exclusives. And, if you ever host a 5K in our city, we're invited and you don't expect me to run it.
I'll get you a golf cart. I know you'll be good with that.
Deal. Corporate Ladder Brewing tomorrow, 9:00, comedy showcase. Everybody go out and support Everett. He's a sweet, sweet man. And I got to say, I really do believe from watching your clips that you're getting better and better every week. So keep it up, buddy. And I hope everybody comes out and sees you.
It's funny that you said that about like if I ever did blow up, and what's the chances that's going to happen? But if it does, I got a quote on all my social media on the background picture that says, some actions have consequences in the future. And that's basically me just telling people I tried to mess with when I wasn't doing anything, that wasn't giving me a chance. Like if I do blow up, just keep that same energy that you had when I wasn't doing anything.
There you go, Everett. Everett Anthony. Go see him. Corporate Ladder Brewing tomorrow night, the showcase. Sending show, you're live. Hello. You're on the air.
Hello?
Whoa, 315. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Good afternoon, John and Dizzy.
Good afternoon to you.
My name is Leslie, Leslie.
Hello, Leslie, Leslie. I'm John, John, and that's my friend Dizzy, Dizzy.
I'm from upstate New York, up by Syracuse and Albany.
Okay.
I moved down here 10 years ago.
Beautiful
I
country.
love your show.
Oh, you do? What? If you had to give the top 5 things you love about it, what would they be?
What, about New York or?
No, our show.
You said the show. You said you love the show. You said the last thing you said was, I love your show.
I just love everything you guys talk about. Oh, it interests me. I hooked up onto this radio station 10 years ago, and I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
I'm so glad, John, you got your own show. I really am.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, Leslie.
And Dizzy's an asset to you.
He is. He sure is. I'm lucky to have him. What's your favorite show on the bone? It's okay if it's not me, I promise.
No, it's you.
Oh, wow. That's very sweet of
you. It's you and Dizzy.
Thank you.
You're very sweet, Leslie. You're just too kind. Did you call just to be nice to us today? I feel like there's something coming.
Oh, there is.
Okay, lay it on me, baby.
I wanted to know about what we ever find about the DNA from them bears.
They did actually. That's actually a great question, because I don't know if we ever did bring it full circle. They did find the man inside the tummy of one of those bears. That is the.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, the bear attack up in Jerome, Florida, or down in Jerome, Florida. They did find the man inside the belly of one of the bears, so they ate that man.
Oh, right, because didn't they kill like 3 of them?
Yeah, they killed 3 or 4.
I have a question for Leslie.
Yeah.
Where did you fall on the donkey situation? What side were you on, girl?
It was a goat.
It was a goat, yeah. Where did you just fall on the goat situation?
Oh, the goat?
Yeah.
Oh, I do the goat.
Okay, thank you.
Dude, that's a real woman right
all
there.
I needed. Leslie, you call anytime.
Yeah. Don't be a stranger, Leslie. Anytime you want to talk about wildlife or farm animals or anything you got, we're open for you.
Okay,
no, you're fine. It's Friday. We're free balling. Sometimes things. I got to tell you, you're still.
I said I got this time. I'm going to call John and Dizzy.
Well, you did it,
and
baby.
I'm just going to ask about them bears.
Well, you did, and you got your answer, and you cursed still 89% less than Shaggy 2 Dope did. So I'm proud of you.
All right, I'll let you go, guys. I just wanted an update on them bears. That's all. I just wanted to know if they killed them all for no reason or.
Nope, they did find that man inside that bear. Well, thank you, Leslie. I appreciate you calling.
I love you.
You're very sweet.
Okay.
Love you. Bye. Bye. You hang up first.
Bye.
Bye.
Go ahead.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sweeties.
Bye, sweetheart.
I've had a couple drinks, just so you know.
We can't tell.
No,
Love you.
No way. Bye, Leslie.
No, come on. You can't tell?
Nope, not even a little bit. Bye, Leslie.
Yep.
You're the best.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys.
Did we do that at the same time? Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Leslie, sweet lady. Sweet lady. For some reason, all of the lines filled up while Leslie was on. We need to go to break, but Sending Show, you're live on the air. What's up?
What time's the donkey show?
Yeah. Which one? Thank you. Sending Show, you're live.
John?
Yes.
Hey, John. Hey, dude. It's Liz. How are you doing today?
Hey, Liz. We're doing pretty darn good for a Friday. Churning our way through the weekend, putting together my estate in case I capsize or fall overboard at sea, trying to figure out a nice 2-person game to play, and just, doing just fine.
Well, I just wanted to mention the other day when Drew was on your show, you were talking about the soldier that had cinnamon and sugar in it when you were little.
Oh, yes. Somebody did send along those pictures. The Domino sugar canister that had little creatures on it.
Well, I had one when I was little, but it was a bear. It was a plastic bear.
Yeah.
And we used to put butter on the bread and then shake the cinnamon sugar topping on it.
Dude, now that, Diz, you guys were talking about struggle meals yesterday. That's a hell of a struggle meal. Cinnamon toast.
Yeah, of course.
Cinnamon toast
I love
is
that.
a struggle meal. You're absolutely right. It had the perfect mixture of cinnamon and sugar to put on your toast. You nailed it.
Yep.
It's good to hear from
All
you.
right. Well, thanks. Have a good time fishing. Just wear your life jacket.
Thank you. I mean, once we're that far out, I feel like the life jacket is pretty much just, it's just going to keep you alive longer out in the middle of the sea.
Yeah, it's just going to make it easier for the sharks to eat you.
It absolutely is. Do not go anywhere. We come back. Dude, this story fell like a gift from the sky. And it's sad. Somebody is dead. But a woman killed her husband.
Okay.
While singing a song.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you what that song is. And then I'm going to ask you a very uncomfortable question. Go figure. We'll do it next on Setting Show.
She got a warm smile, cut from the same cloth. She kind of buck wild, a little bit angel, whole lot of outlaw. She's trouble, but I tell you right now, y'all long-lived cowgirls, never gonna settle on down, girls. Leave you in a lonely.
There has never been a better time than now to go solar with Solar Bear. The average Solar Bear customer is saving over $2,000 a year by switching to solar. Solar Bear is a local company that's been in business for over 10 years and served over 10,000 satisfied customers with a 4.7-star Google rating. Storm season's coming. It's kind of freaky, to be honest with you, especially if you had trouble in the last one. But let's be prepared. And when you go with Solar Bear, you get that backup power supply where when everybody else is worrying about firing up their generator, going to get gas, making sure their gas line is good, you'll be covered. And right now, Solar Bear is offering no payment for the first 12 months. Yes, 12 months completely free. I trust these guys. I know the owner personally. He's a good dude. Get a free estimate today and visit him online at solarbear.com.
Long live cowgirls, never gonna settle on down, girls.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through May 31st, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now with Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.625%, APR 6.685% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down per $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Setting here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
One of the things with running is I want to enjoy the run, but I never made it very far because the arches in my feet just killed me. So when I got to the end of my rope and I said I have to do something to get rid of the pain, and a couple people recommended the Good Feet store to me. I loved how I could go in and get a free personalized arch support fitting. They put that time, that work, that effort into helping you find the right arch supports. And you can walk around the store with these in your shoes and try them out before you purchase them. So after I got my arch supports, the arches of my feet stopped hurting and the pain instantly, literally instantly went away. So if you have pain, go. Find a Good Feet store and go. There is an answer. Find the simple solution that will get rid of your pain. I'm Rondi, and that's my Good Feet story.
See how Good Feet arch supports work for you before you buy with a free fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mike Calta here for the Gold and Diamond Source. If you've ever been looking to get rid of your old, worn-out jewelry, trade it in at the Gold and Diamond Source now through May 31st. you can double your trade up to $5,000. If you trade in $2,500, you'll now get it for $5,000, and gold is at an all-time high. So this is the time to come in and trade in and celebrate the people that serve our country, and shopping is easy. There is no chance you leave without finding something that you need. They have the largest selection in the country. You can take advantage of their 0% financing for up to 5 years. This means if you have financing for $5,000, your monthly payment would only be $83. Best of all, your Golden Diamond Source diamond never loses its value. Plus, it comes with free services, free sizing, free setting, free lifetime warranty, free jewelry cleaning, and free appraisals. The Golden Diamond Source is minutes away from where you're headed from in the Tampa Bay area. Visit them at 3800 Almerton Road, right off 275, or check them out at goldendiamond.com and make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Sports allow us to play, learn, and grow. But there's something more important than victory. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe every athlete deserves to be safe from abuse and misconduct on and off the field. We equip athletes, parents, coaches, and others with the right education to recognize, prevent, and respond to harmful behavior. Join the movement to champion respect and end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
Ooh, ma. What was that? That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud phone system. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very
calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx user compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here. During the Summer Starts Here sales event now through Memorial Day, we've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, I'm looking at Tacomas, Camrys, Corollas. Select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Get to Sun Toyota before Memorial Day, because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen. Call 800-369-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota.
Sitting in traffic because of an auto accident is frustrating. We should remember, though, that the person in that accident ahead, their life has changed forever. And we may be thankful it isn't us. But if it ever is, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Lone Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
Time marches on, and a lot has changed. But one thing has not changed. Washington regulations on local stations. Regulations that make it tough for local TV and radio stations to compete with global big tech platforms. If you want to keep local news, weather, and live sports on TV and radio, we need updated regulations. Tell Washington to modernize the rules to help local stations compete. Learn more at nab.org/modernize the rules. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing, right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
Houston woman was charged with murder after shooting her husband while singing Click, Click, Boom.
Oh.
According to an arrest affidavit, I mean, there's sadness here. I do apologize. I thoughts and prayers out to the loved ones. Dusty Southwell, 49 years old, called 911 on May 14th around 6:26 and told the dispatch her husband was dead and later said, "I pulled the trigger," and the firearm she used was located on the nightstand. They went inside the home and discovered Joshua Southwell, RIP, dead in the shower inside the master bedroom. During an interview with Dusty, okay, it is a woman. Okay, I wasn't sure if this was a man-on-man relationship. During an interview with Dusty, she stated her husband of 10 years was in the shower. She grabbed his handgun and began singing. My timing was off.
You didn't hit the post.
What the hell is Click, Click, Boom, which is a song she sings with her husband. Dusty told deputies her husband turned the shower off and was in the process of drying himself with a towel when she pointed the weapon, which she thought was unloaded, at her husband and then pulled the trigger, hitting him once.
He's just air guitaring, like,
yeah, baby, give it to me. The affidavit said that Dusty checked on her husband before calling her daughter and then 911. Based on the known facts and circumstances, Dusty Southwell intentionally fired the handgun in the direction of her husband without a premeditated design, which was an act imminently dangerous and depraved, regardless of human life, which resulted in the death of her husband. Dusty was unable to tell deputies why she took possession of the firearm, according to PSO. Speaking with deputies, Dusty repeatedly denied being involved in an argument or physical altercation with her husband prior to the shooting. Dusty was arrested on Thursday and charged with murder. Murder. All right. You know the question I'm going to ask you. I don't see you as the murderous type. But if you got to pull the trigger and you got to sing to your victim before you do, what's it going to be?
Easy answer. Don't know who does the song, but I'll tell you the song name. Funky Town. Easily. Yeah. This is me, like, trying to figure out which weapons, and I'm pointing. This one?
Dude, this is very...
This one?
This is very psychotic.
Yeah. You know what hit me when I thought of this question? Stuck in the Middle of You with Reservoir Dogs and he's just dancing. Yeah. That's going to be my style. I'm just going to be like, dancing with a bat or a chainsaw or whatever. Like, little hammer. I'll start mashing the toes. Talk about.
800-771-1025.
Start doing the robot.
Let us know your murder anthem. Dude, I didn't get it at first, but dude, I'm totally feeling it.
You see it now,
dude,
right?
There should be a murderer, like a scary movie where the murderer plays this song.
Yeah.
By the way, I think you watched it, and I watched most of it last night. The Monkey.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch it?
Crazy movie.
Wild.
Weird.
Wild. I think we have like maybe 20 minutes left. It made me think of that because the monkey plays his music before he...
grab a song. Treat it like a guitar?
Yeah. We got your chance at $1,000 in 9 minutes. Danielle joins us a little after 2 today for one for the ladies. Dude, so I got to workshop mine a little bit because I went in a different direction. Dude, actually, I got one for you. You ready for this?
Yeah.
It's going in a different direction. Completely different direction.
Okay.
And you're the one who has you have this song
I know
in my
what
mind.
This is. This ain't no Pete.
No Limit Studios. What's up?
Who this is?
And I'm coming in with like a semi-automatic.
Oh, you're coming straight to end
like,
the game.
Yeah, this Pete.
Pete?
Yeah.
P, let me hear you say, This ain't no motherfucking P.
You running out first? Like,
I'm the carnival.
Oh, same kind of vibe. Like,
big things, we have the big bank. Third world hustlers, soldiers in combat the dealers.
what you got to do is you point the gun at him right before making say but it's not loaded. You start clicking and they go and you're like, yeah.
Make him say Oh, dude, we're sick, dude.
Yeah.
We're twisted. Dude, one interview with Shaggy 2 Dope, and
look what we're
now part of the Hatchet family.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, there's only one song. Dodge City by Mary's Danish.
Say it again?
That city?
Dodge City by Mary's Danish.
Dodge City. This isn't even on Spotify.
You might have to look for it. It's from probably the 80s.
What's the name of the song?
Dodge, like Dodge, Kansas.
I got that part.
Dodge City. The group is Mary's Danish.
All right. I'm not looking that hard. Thank you for the call. Setting show. You're live on the air.
Hey, what's up, John? It's Andrew. How you doing, bud?
Andrew, what's going on, dude?
Hey, so you're looking for two-person game?
Oh, yeah, sure. That too.
All right. So I got two of them for you. One of them is BS, which is really
that
fun
is
to
a fun
play.
game. I didn't know you could do that with two people, but that is fun.
Yeah, and the other one is Speed.
Speed.
It's kind of like a solitaire type situation.
A two-person
but
solitaire.
Yeah, like you go back and forth, stacking the cards and getting them in order. But you can play BS with drinking or without.
All right, BS and Speed. I'm going to look into it. Thank you. Dude, I had another direction that I was thinking, like really slow and scary, and this is one of the.
I like that because I had another one too. I want to run
you
by
know
you.
the song. Like, just imagine. I feel like this is almost very
this is
Silence of the Lambs-esque.
Yeah.
Very scary. Like, if you were being held against your will,
and this came
then
on,
all of a sudden this song started playing in the dungeon.
So what are you doing when you come out to this one?
I'm just swaying around. Well, I guess it depends on if it's like...
This one you should be wearing, like, you're not coming out as John. You come out with a mask on or something.
In like a nightgown.
I love it. This is a good one. This is scary.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these are great for horror films.
This is a great one to pick. This is a great pick.
And then if I'm a full-blown psycho, which for the sake of the story I am, I make them sing the chorus with me.
Oh, yeah. I love that because that's where I was going with my next one. But this is great. I don't even want to say my next one. This is a great pick. Should we go for it?
Sing it with me.
Deep breath, then I get real high. Screaming from top of my lungs, what's going on?
This is where you make them sing it, right?
Yeah.
Hey, 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 yeah.
Setting show, you're live. Who's this?
What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on? I'd tend to say if you're from out of town or you just turned on 102.5 The Bone for the first time, you'd be asking yourself the same question.
John, I got a couple games for you, and then I got my song.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Bringing it all to the table.
Okay, so first game is called Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
Okay.
That's a game?
It's made it's a game. You can pick it up at Walmart. Taco Cat, which is a palindrome.
Yes,
Taco
okay,
Cat.
I got you there.
Goat cheese pizza. And it's made as a party game, but you can't play it with two people. It is ridiculously stupid fun. It has your qualifications where, like, you don't need any setup. It's not complicated. A lot of fun.
All right, I'm into it. I'll swing by Target and see if it's there.
It'll be there.
What's your song?
Okay, so my song is because I would want them to be quaking in fear and know that I want them to suffer,
oh, Jesus,
I would sing Baby Shark because they know I'd want them to suffer.
Dude, that's
All
a
right,
whole,
torture on
that's
torture.
a whole other level of torture. Yeah, that's actually too scary to be funny.
Yeah.
It's actually too psychotic to laugh at.
Mommy
shark, mommy shark,
Dude, you know that there was a thing where they were playing this at like parks and stuff in the middle of the night to scare away the homeless people.
Were they really?
Yeah.
Great tactic.
Setting show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
This is Brian. What's up, John?
What up, Brian?
What up,
How
Brian?
you
You sound
living?
sadistic.
Hey, my song would be "What's My Name" by DMX.
Oh, that's dude, that's an angry.
Yeah.
The fact you had
Yeah,
that song
that's-
prepared made me feel like you even have the person in mind.
You got to hit him with a bat the whole time that song's on.
Oh man, allegedly a person of mine. Allegedly. Yeah, that's it. Hey, y'all have a great day. Thank
Appreciate
you.
you, appreciate you. Dude, this is violent in nature.
Come on.
What y'all really want? What y'all really want?
Setting show, you're live on a Free Ballin' Friday. Who's this?
Vroom, vroom, baby.
Hey, it's Joe.
What up?
Hey, I can't take credit for it, but the scene in the movie Shaun of the Dead, where the Queen's "Don't Stop Me Now" comes on the jukebox and they start killing all the zombies.
That's got that same kind of energy as Funky Town, where it's almost like
Yeah.
it is so outside of the realm that it might actually work a little bit.
That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. I like this. I can picture it. As bad as that sounds.
Have you seen Shaun of the Dead?
Of course, love it. Great writing. Someone on Twitter said this one's kind of creepy to me, which is good. Sinatra, the best is yet to come.
Oh man,
that's a good one. Shout out to Will M. This is sadistic.
Yeah, this is.
Because I'm having a good time.
Dude, I feel like listening to these songs, scary movies need to start using more weird music.
Yeah. Dropping the ball. Maybe they just can't get the rights to it. Sinatra said, "Oh, you say I'm gonna my song's gonna be playing during what?"
You came along and everything started into hum.
All right, who wants to win $1,000? The time is now. This hour's keyword is big. Head to the 1025 The Bone app now and enter big before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and the $1,000 Bone bonus could be yours. It's B-I-G. If you get a call from a number that you don't recognize the next 30 minutes past the top of the hour that the keyword is announced, make sure you answer it. It could be one of our contest judges calling you. It's B-I-G. Go get that money. Welcome to Setting Show. Who's this?
Kelly.
Shelly or Kelly?
Kelly.
Hey, Kelly, what's going on today?
Not much, man. I love the show, by the way.
Thank you. We love you.
Thank you. I actually had two different kinds of songs that are kind of two different kinds of sickness.
All right, I'm ready.
The first one goes along with the Baby Shark idea, but you go further back and you go to the song that doesn't end.
Oh, man.
If you remember that from Lamb Chop.
That's a great
Do you know that?
Of course.
That is, what was your name again?
Kelly.
Kelly, I think it would be best rather than play it if we just cut
Of
off
course.
a piece right now, all of us together. Kelly, I'd love if you join us. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. This is the song that never ends. Yeah,
It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was. And this song is saying it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end.
All right, 2 more hours. It goes on. All right. All right, what's your second one? I like where your head's at.
Well, that was the tortures, and then there is a song that by Tom Petty called "The Room at the Top of the World," and it's a very sad song, but it's he talks about I'm at the room at the top of the world tonight, and I feel fine.
All right, I'm going to play it. Shelly, you're the best. Thank you for calling. Do not go anywhere. It is that time of the week. Every Friday at around 2 o'clock, we welcome our dear friend Danielle into the mix. She brings stories from her real life, from the news, but it's all for the ladies. One for the ladies featuring Danielle is coming up next. This song is sad and scary.
We should ask Danielle what.
I'm going to. Trust me. History had the gold rush, then came the oil boom, then the tech boom. But right now, it is the Wi-Fi boom, and the Xfinity Wi-Fi is booming. Your streaming booming, gaming booming, video calls are going to be booming as well. And now you can get Xfinity Internet and mobile together in one plan. It's the ultimate power couple. Wi-Fi Power Boost from Xfinity Mobile gives you faster, secure Wi-Fi speeds at home and on the go, so your Wi-Fi is booming wherever you are. Now through June 23rd, new customers can get 400 megabit Xfinity Internet with free equipment and unlimited internet data, and get one unlimited 5G mobile line included in one plan for just $40 a month. So whether you're working, watching, or paying for Wi-Fi Gold, one thing's for sure, Xfinity's Wi-Fi is booming. Check out Xfinity.com to learn more.
You're listening to Setting Show.
It's the NASCAR All-Star Open and Race.
Race Day Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ulm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country.
It's Jeff Jr. from Trajan Wealth, and I've got something important to talk to you about, your 401k. If you have changed jobs, there are two very important considerations. You don't want to leave your 401k behind, and you don't want to roll it over into your new company plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. 401ks will often have limited investments or age-based options. Since companies have to make choices to suit all employees, they may not be suited to you, which could cost you fees and money. When you roll over your 401k into an IRA, you not only keep your money growing tax deferred, but you also gain access to a world of investment options specifically designed for you. Trajan Wealth and our fiduciary advisors have helped thousands, and we can do the same for you. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call, the Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Experience the summer of music with Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. You can win tickets to some of the biggest shows of the year, including Thomas Rhett, The Weeknd, Jason Aldean, or you could win one of dozens of Neutral prizes like coolers and hats. Neutral. Keep it tasty. Just visit any participating Circle K location in Florida and scan the QR code on the Neutral Summer of Music poster to enter.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are conquering the unconquerable.
Our experts are leading the way with innovative regenerative medicines and biotherapeutics that can repair diseased, injured, or defective tissues and organs to help treat people with chronic medical conditions. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
Hey, this is Roger for the amazing Sleep Number Smart Bed. My wife and I, we've had our Sleep Number Smart Bed for over 8 years. My side of the bed, my Sleep Number setting is a 45. On her side of the bed, her Sleep Number setting is a 55. She likes the bed a little more firm than I do. Never slept better. It adjusts while you sleep so you can sleep well uninterrupted. Oh, by the way, over the last month, my average Sleep Number score is an 81. That's amazing. So why should you choose a Sleep Number Smart Bed? Well, so you can choose your ideal comfort on either side like we do. It's the only bed that lets you make each side firmer or softer whenever you like your Sleep Number setting. And right now, it's the Sleep Number Everything Smart Bed sale. Every smart bed and base are on sale during our Memorial Day event, up to 50% off, limited time, exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. In Tampa, 1822 Northwest Shore Boulevard. In Clearwater, at the Countryside Mall on US 19. And in Brandon at the Brandon Exchange between JCPenney's and the food court. See store or sleepnumber.com for details.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through May 31st, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now with Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.625%, APR 6.685% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down per $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Think you're not the suing type? But you aren't at fault. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Our massive Kia mega sale is going on now at Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richey. Buy with zero down, 1.9% financing, or make no payments for 90 days. Sign and drive a new Kia from just $259 lease per month. Zero due at signing. $25K for 36 months, 10K miles per year, no security deposit required. $259 a month, zero due at signing. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say yes, you're approved for a new 2025 Kia. Get massive savings on over 1,200 new Kias at Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richey on US 19. KenGanleyKiaNewportRichey.com. Tell them McKinsey sent you, because I want to see ya in a Ken Ganley Kia.
25 Sportage, $1,748 per month per 1,000 finance. 90-day deferred payment through Ally Bank, plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee on approved credit through KMF. Expires 5/31/25.
Preparing to sell your home can be costly and time-consuming. You can skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home stress-free with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP. You can say goodbye to the stress that comes along with showings, open houses, and costly home repairs. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate will sell your home fast and for maximum value. With over 12,500 five-star reviews, trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home for top dollar. Just go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
The type of girl you wanna chew all of my bubble gum. The type of girl you wanna chew all of my bubble gum.
Everybody heard this song?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it felt up Danielle's alley. There's this woman on social media who all she does is handstands. But the camera is like underneath her. It's gonna sound very weird.
Man,
But, like,
there's a niche for everything, and I'm missing every single
so
one
she
of
literally
them.
has like two like little platforms that she puts her hands on, and then the camera is facing up, and it's usually like a big, beautiful blue sky, and then she like lip syncs the songs and like flips her legs all around and stuff, and she seems to do this song like every time. It's not as sexual as I'm making it out to seem.
It sounds very sexual.
It's not. You can watch a woman do handstands from underneath without it being sexual.
That's a sound clip.
But you absolutely can.
Are we talking about the text message?
Oh,
that you sent me
we're
yesterday?
absolutely talking about the text message. We've got a lot of things, to be honest with you, that we're hoping to throw at you today. So let me do this.
Hollywood gossip, reality TV, sandwich making tips. This is For the Ladies with Danielle on Senning Show.
The lovely Danielle joins us every Friday at 2 o'clock. Follow her on Instagram at Radio Danielle. Elevate St. Pete.fit. There are a few. We've been bad boys lately. Let me just put it to you like that. We've been very naughty boys.
I don't know why Diz flies under the radar. Like,
What do you mean?
my ire is on you.
Oh.
Yeah,
being a bad boy.
Well,
I don't know why.
Well, I mean, I ultimately, I have to accept the role as captain of the ship. So I think when you do that, you everything falls on me at the end of the day. I mean, Diz is his own man, and he is fully capable of getting himself in trouble. But when it comes to bigger thoughts and things we do, I have to fall on that sword. If they decide they didn't want to fire anybody.
The text message I received yesterday at 5:40 p.m. from one John Senning says, "You'll be glad to know someone from Smucker's heard about our conversations, and they are sending me a case of Uncrustables." To which I replied, "I will not be glad to know that. I will be glad the second you give me the green flag to go to whatever lengths necessary to get you back on track."
And now it's interesting because I do feel like the case of Smucker's Uncrustables is going to be a bit of a barrier between me and my fitness goals.
Oh, is that's shocking.
Well, so now, like, I was feeling really good about, so I've got this fishing trip, and then I get back, and I was thinking, like, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be a real kind of tighten up day, but I'm coming back to a case of 50 Uncrustables.
You don't have to. I can get right in there and get those bad boys out of there. We got a big old dumpster right behind the gym.
Oh, that is
that's a
messed
gift.
up, dude.
Do you
That's
know how much
messed
food that
up.
comes into my house goes...
That is messed. What
poor
about? Are you
kids.
not giving it to the? Can't you give it to homeless people or something? What are you-
Candy?
Where's
No.
this? Where's? Dude, you
What,
think a
homeless
hobo-
people's
you think
gonna
a
say no to Skittles?
You think a hobo doesn't want some candy?
Yeah.
I'm just not. I'm trying to...
What's going on in your house where there's candy
There's
coming in all the
always
time?
candy in my house.
Why?
Because
who's bringing it in?
I get labeled as this like wildly crazy drop the hammer or whatever, and I'm really not.
What do you think you are?
You absolutely.
I'm not.
You can't be like, if candy comes in my house, I throw it away, and a homeless
We have
person
tons
can't
of-
even eat it.
Eat my homemade Cheez-It.
Yeah, but
we have tons of candy in my house. Is the problem?
yeah,
And
what
so I let
kind of
it-
what kind of candy? Homemade candy?
No, we
Was
have-
it freeze dried tree bark coated in
My
honey?
in-laws, I send those recipes to myself all the time, John, but I don't have enough time to make them. So my in-laws live very close to us and are very helpful with our kids. And every time my kids come home from grandma and grandpa's house, not every time, it's been a little better recently, but there was a period of time where every single interaction they had, and I'm talking multiple interactions per week, they're coming home with a Ziploc bag full of candy.
That's
Good.
That's what family does.
Yeah.
No.
That's what grandparents do,
And
spoil
that's
their
fine.
grandchildren.
I get it, but I started putting the candy in a very large bucket, and I put it up at the top of the pantry.
There's a security check before you can enter the house.
It's like
Pat-downs.
it's like heavyweights in real life at our house. Dude, you're like Ben Stiller in heavyweights.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Oh, dude, you really are with the
Tonight.
gym and everything.
I'm getting.
No, you're doing good. You're so
I
good.
do naughty things for my kids, like eating, like they can like tonight. We're making banana splits tonight.
Okay,
We're doing that with
dude,
ice
please tell me. Okay, I was
ice
gonna,
cream and sprinkles. I told them I get the chocolate stuff. We're getting cherries, not maraschinos. I'm getting real cherries.
I
And-
feel like you're saying ice cream just because you know we're gonna mess with
Yeah.
you.
No, they're really getting ice cream.
Real ice cream.
It's yogurt, isn't it?
No, there's real ice cream in my house. I don't typically. Sometimes I do eat it, but I don't typically eat it. Usually I'll have like a bowl of Greek yogurt with some granola in it and some honey, and then I put some chocolate chips and some fruit. And it's so good.
My mouth is watering.
Oh, it really is. So you already have the ice cream, you said?
Yeah, there's always ice cream in my house, John. Like,
Because-
you're really painting this to be.
Well, no, you
painted the photo.
Yourself.
Yeah.
You paint yourself. We do have some audio actually of Danielle giving a speech somewhere. I don't know where it is.
I eat success for breakfast with skim milk. Pounds are gonna fly, and fat is out of here, mister. And we are gonna do it together. You think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. I just believe in you. And I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Well, that's nice. What a nice treat. What a nice treat for the fam. So the Smuckers Uncrustables are coming. That's going to be a hurdle that I have to get over. So,
Okay.
I need to. I don't know if the guy wants me to shout him out or not, but his name's Brian. And
But why does it have to be a hurdle? Let me ask you a question. Let's reframe your brain a little bit.
Okay.
Why does it have to be a hurdle? Why can't you get this thing of Schmuckers, Uncrustables, whatever?
Okay.
And then why
Don't
can't
disrespect the
I
name of this,
bring you? Why can't we set up three appointments, one-on-ones? You come in the gym. You can have your Uncrustable. I might request that you not sleep with them in your pockets at night, but you can still have one, right? Like, you got to it's not about making your whole.
That is where I need to get to be, though. That is, and it's funny because Drew and I, when we recorded a podcast last week, we talked just about this, where I don't know what it takes for me personally. It is all or nothing.
But
and I don't know how
that's why
you
you're
get
not doing it.
I know, and I don't, and maybe it's just me making excuses when it should be, oh my God, I'm, eating Mickey D's for breakfast and putting Uncrustables in my pocket. I should balance it out with the gym. My brain goes, well, you've already let yourself go. You might as well do nothing.
That's not good. Yeah. That's not a good tier. This is what we're going to do. You're going to go all or nothing on one thing. So, like, for example, I need to go all or nothing. I really do right now. Need to go all or nothing on not hitting snooze in the morning. I always hit snooze once, maybe 2 times. It's still very early that I get up.
You're so naughty.
But I need to be all or nothing. So I need to go 5 days in a row where I don't hit snooze. I get up the first time my alarm goes off. You need to go all in on just something like that. Pick one thing. You can still have your mentality if it has to be perfect.
I've been better. Like, this week has been pretty good. I haven't drank any soda. I haven't had fast food. I've had mostly salads and wraps to eat. I'm trying to get myself into feeling better. I also want to feel like I'm fairly physically fit when I'm out at sea, having to reel in a 300-pound tuna. This could be the turning point of my life when everybody's making fun of me because I can't reel in the fish. That could be the thing that drives me into your life.
You're doing stuff already. Can I bring in here? I don't want to strong arm you with this, but I have this like dream where one day I just come in here and I just bring Lloyd with me. And he sits you down. And then before we leave, we have your appointment set up. Because we've been doing this for a while now.
Yeah, we have. It's been this little,
and I don't want to
cat and mouse.
I don't want to strong arm your show.
I might need to be strong armed.
You bring him in here. We all yell shame, shame, shame at John.
Nope. No. That's not the good approach.
That's what it feels like.
I need this to be a long-term thing for you. So maybe I just bring him in. He talks to you a little bit, asks you some questions. You're going to love him.
What if I'm for this and I like it. Could we have a physical challenge element to it so that, like, maybe just like so you guys can assess where I am? Like, is there some sort of bare bones workout that we could do in here?
Oh, yeah.
That would kind of give you guys an idea of how above or behind the curve I am?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, yeah. That's a very, very simple thing to do.
We'll have him talk, and then in the break, he could do a quick workout. We'll go live on IG or whatever.
That could work. I'm open to that.
Okay.
I am open to that. I want to.
Oh, I'm putting it on the calendar first because I have a situation where I'm gone for a little bit.
Dude, Danielle's going to Alaska.
What?
We're going on an Alaskan
That is so
cruise.
cool. That is a legit dream of mine.
Really?
Alaska. Oh yeah, an Alaskan cruise is, I would say, yeah, probably in the top 2 or 3 things I'd like to do travel-wise.
Opposite. When I hear Alaskan cruise, I go, why would I want to be cold and uncomfortable on a cruise?
But you're going to see things you've never seen before.
It's just such a different...
ice on a cruise.
Yeah, but it's just a different... To me, like, of course I love a tropical cruise. It's tropical. We live in a tropical place.
Yeah.
So to go on a cruise where you're surrounded by glaciers and mountains that are covered in snow, and then I imagine when you get off, you like, where are you going? Kodiak or something?
So we're going to Sitka. We're going to Kyrgyzstan.
Do you stay anywhere other than on the boat?
No,
you're on the boat, and then
but then I think it's light for a long time, It's going to be in the 50s the whole time.
Hell
so
no.
but this is like, usually when we do a cruise, we don't do any excursions because that's stuff. I mean, yeah, you can put some pigs in the water. We can swim. That's kind of cool. But most of the stuff we can do at home, so it's not too crazy. But this stuff, it's like go see whales and go do this
Dude,
and
see,
go do
that's
that.
fun. Like whale. Well, you got no interest in seeing things you've never seen before?
I think it's a brother's thing.
Dude.
I think so. We don't like cold like that, first of all. I bet you're going to count
layers.
all the black people. You can count one hand.
Dude, black
You'll
people
see that.
love Alaska.
No. It's a known fact. We don't.
He may be onto something.
Yeah. Are you guys Googling how many black people are in Alaska?
Yeah, why?
It'll say 0.
How many black people in Alaska?
I'm telling you, we do not like cold like that.
Well, I mean, it's...
Oh, 2.97%.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, those are pretty decent numbers.
Yeah. Do me a favor.
20,731 individuals.
And they live there. So that means they were probably born there. It's probably harder to find people that go there by choice.
Yeah, they can't get out, you know?
Yeah, but dude, like my dream is I want to see a grizzly bear in the wild.
Okay.
Like, and you'll probably there's an opportunity to do that maybe.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What do you mean in the wild?
I mean,
like you want to be boots on the ground near a grizzly bear.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to create the perfect moment. I mean, best case scenario is I'm like standing on a platform overlooking a big grassy area and there's some grizzly bears out there.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to come face to face with a grizzly or anything.
Do you know who wants to go see the grizzly bear? The same guy who goes, hot air balloon. That sounds fun.
No,
Yes,
the hot
yes,
air balloon.
yes.
Have you done a hot air balloon?
No, we talked about it the other day about how
yeah.
it seems like the dumbest thing ever.
I had to do one because it was part of, so about maybe 2 years ago, Disney brought us up to do like a whole experience for something that they were doing in the parks. And as part of it, you had to go up.
This was a Disney official hot air balloon.
It's like the one in Disney Springs
Yeah.
that's like literally tethered to something.
So you don't fly anywhere.
Oh, that's fine.
That doesn't count.
That
I
doesn't
am
count.
wildly scared of heights. Not a fan at
No,
all.
same.
So I'm standing there. We got there like when there was nobody even at Disney Springs because I had to pace around and look at this umbrella or look at this balloon and look at the setup and look at the hookup and make sure everything was okay. And then we just went up. All we did is go up and go down, but my anxiety was through the roof.
I mean, I hate to tell you, that is stolen hot air balloon valor.
Yeah,
that is not a real. Because we found out yesterday, which I guess I never knew. When you go up in a hot air balloon, you go wherever you go. Like there's not a steering wheel.
Yeah.
You're just like, we're going, and then we're gonna find some place to land, hopefully. So that is not for me. But Alaskan cruise is fun. We can't. The goat thing's too far for her, right?
Yeah, she'll never.
Okay.
No.
All right, we'll ask you this one then.
No.
So there was the right before you got here. I don't know if you were listening to anything, but there was a woman in Hudson who shot her husband, and she shot her husband.
This is better than the goat story?
Oh, dude, yes. Yeah.
Oh,
I told you we've been naughty boys.
Yeah.
So while she shot her husband, she was singing the song "Click Click Boom" by the great Saliva. Shout out to Josie Scott. So if you obviously you'd never shoot your husband, but if you did, what song would you be singing? I'm ready to play it.
Hold on, let me think.
Oh,
I like it. And he softened the question for you, so you're welcome.
Yeah.
Huh.
I really did.
I want to say Eminem till I collapse. But
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's a good one. Okay.
That's pretty good.
I would never, by the way.
No,
I
you
don't feel
would-
like I have to say that, but I would never.
Nobody's here is killing anybody, hopefully.
Yeah. The question was really, what would you torture someone to? What song?
It turned into that.
Oh, it wasn't that?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like we made it that.
Yeah.
I
I
can
feel
see
like
this.
Bodies would be a popular, not for me, but
Let
for,
the bodies hit the floor.
would
That
be
one?
a popular one.
Like I can just see Danielle like pacing back and forth in the house, mad because
Hyping herself up.
because
I don't
her
get
she
mad,
found
man.
out that her husband brought in GMOs into the house.
I hate you.
She found out there was artificial sweetener in her.
I hate
His
you.
parents keep giving her kids candy bags.
This is her knocking on the grandparents' door.
No, you
Yeah.
stop. You're taking it too far.
Hey, you started it.
Mommy's home.
You feel weak. You feel like you want to just give up.
Ask her the goat question, Diz.
Me?
Yeah.
This was his question.
You cannot.
Make eye
you
contact with me
you
while
can
you're asking
totally
this
not.
question.
You
This
can
is his
just.
question.
I can pass?
You can absolutely. You can absolutely pass.
Okay.
Danielle, my friend. We had an interesting question on Wednesdays. John does it all the time. This Wednesday's question, what would you rather? Is that it?
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
This is rough, Daniel.
Brace
Get
yourself.
ready.
Brace
And this is someone who lives in an equestrian type lifestyle. So this is going to be a especially offensive.
Little footnote, too. This was better than the week before as far as offensiveness. Would you rather have sex with a goat once and nobody will ever know, or walk around life with everyone thinking you had sex with a goat, but you cannot talk them out of it? They know you did.
I would like to pass on this question. That's a hard pass.
Hard pass because it's a hard question, or hard pass because it's just uncomfortable?
Yeah, my brain can't even start thinking through either one of those options. Both of those options make me want to throw up in my mouth.
What makes you throw up less?
Nothing. Nothing that involves animals like that. Nothing.
Thank you.
I told you. I knew she wasn't going to think. She wasn't going to have fun with it. I knew that she wasn't going to. She wasn't going to think it was very funny.
It's not that I mean, for you, it's so funny, probably.
Yeah.
For you guys, it's so funny.
It's the radio equivalent of an Uncrustable. For me, it's delicious and delightful.
Yeah.
But for you, it makes you want to throw up in your mouth.
Yeah.
I got
Exactly
it.
that. Exactly that.
All right, you want to hit a story before we go to break?
What have you guys been keeping up with the Blake Lively, Taylor Swift, Gigi Hadid, like the drama there?
We need an update because I've been seeing headlines that Taylor is now like in the mix, and she feels that maybe the Blake Lively broke her trust or something.
She got subpoenaed by, I think it was by, what's his face, Justin's people.
Baldoni's people.
And there was some talk, and I don't know the specific details on how logical or how real this is, but something between Blake and Taylor that Blake said to Taylor, like, you're either taking my side publicly with this or I'm leaking our text messages.
Dude, that's insane.
What do the text messages say?
So wait, that was Blake Lively to Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Saying, I'm going to
You're
leak.
either going to support me publicly on this, or now that's not anybody. I think that-that's what his camp was trying to basically pull out of her.
That is insane.
So I don't know where that's coming from, but it's who makes that up?
Well, and the thing is Taylor Swift, to me, I think she has a dark side. I think that if you cross her or do her wrong or threaten her, she has more power than most in Hollywood and music and everything. And if it wasn't already a foregone conclusion that Blake Lively is done for, if that really did happen in any form or fashion, it wouldn't surprise me if Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds end up in a plane crash or something.
What's the assumption? If you had to make an assumption that Taylor Swift said something, what would you think it had to do with?
Like in the leaked text? Like
Yeah,
what's
the
coming
leaked
out
text.
that she doesn't want to be leaked?
Yeah, because I have an idea.
Because it would technically, if I understand correctly, it's
It
something
could
that
be.
could be being used against Blake
Yes.
Lively.
Well, no, I think so. Blake Lively was threatening to leak text, her and Taylor's text, meaning I took it as Taylor said something that now she doesn't want anyone else to know about. So therefore, she's going to support Blake Lively publicly so that the text messages don't get out there. Now, that could be any number of things because they're very, very close. So to my close friends, I talk about everything.
Don't even say it is.
Oh, I'm going to say it.
Sweet Taylor's not dropping N-bombs.
I don't think she's dropping
Oh, I
N-bombs.
don't think that's what
I don't
it
think
is.
she's dropping N-bombs, but Travis Kelce used to be with a black woman. Maybe she makes a comment not saying she's like, oh, that black bitch. And they're like, whoa, black bitch.
I don't think that at all. I think there's definitely relationship stuff that Blake Lively possesses. Like there is information
Like she
that
could give
possesses. Like,
in-depth details on John Mayer's wiener or something like that.
and Taylor Swift as a whole is looked at as such a wholesome person, right? Like you don't really think about that side of Taylor Swift, but Blake Lively knows all of that side of Taylor Swift. And I think more than anything, I don't think it's necessarily damaging to any one particular person or past relationship she had, so much as it would be damaging to what people look at Taylor Swift as a whole.
Well, so I'm not saying that there's a connection here, but what if this is an underhanded warning to Blake Lively?
I was just
did you
gonna say that.
hear they found a dead body, like pretty much at
They
Taylor
found
Swift's
a
house?
leg right by Taylor Swift, like human remains of a leg right by her house in Rhode Island.
Yeah. Yeah, the police added currently no foul play is expected. How do you find a part of a human body and there not be foul play?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
This
Like
was
this
just
week.
happened.
Oh,
on
my
Like
the
May,
morning, May 14th.
Yeah, that's 2 days ago.
Jeez.
Yeah, less than a mile. Well, less than a mile. The way that I saw a story this morning said a stone's throw away from
Well, if
Taylor's
you're a
house.
quarterback, a good one.
That is.
Maybe
That's a great
that's
point.
a
I guess you
stone's
could
throw.
throw
Maybe
them-
Baker Mayfield. Maybe he's
What if that was her whole thing and she knows, like, she told Blake Lively, like, I will kill someone and I have proof. So you just keep your eyes open. And then, like, a week later, they find a dead body.
or maybe there's something with the leg. Like maybe the leg is some part of
Yeah, it's like, I know you did last summer. It's tell the secret.
Like
dropping
maybe
secrets, like here's.
Yeah.
like she helped Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively dispose of a body.
I don't think Blake Lively would leak those text messages if it involved her.
No, I think
doesn't seem so smart.
Yeah, I think she just knows about the body because they talked about it. Like, remember the guy that came on our beach who was not allowed?
Yeah, that's super interesting because something about Taylor Swift, she feels untouchable, and she also feels so smart that like she wouldn't even put anything in a text message that could be leaked or go anywhere. So to think about Taylor Swift's dirty deeds is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting to think that it would be put in a text because you would think that she'd be very, very calculated and careful there because she is a very calculated person. I remember Tim Clark.
Oh, yeah,
who
yeah.
used to work here, knew her from, I don't know, I guess.
He was like invited to some event at her house. Like she used to do that where she used to invite like record people and radio people to her little bonfires.
And she was so careful to make sure that like if she had a drink, like it was never in like a container that you would suspect would be a drink. Even a beer was like in an unsuspecting. So you never, like little girls would never look at her and think, oh, Taylor Swift does this or that. It's always about the image.
Oof,
so I think
life.
the text messages could tarnish the image as a whole.
Yeah, she's like the anti-Pink. Respectable, lovable. I've been waiting all day to get my Pink blast in. I was scouring the internet this morning for dirt on Pink. I got to tell you, there's not enough. There's not enough out
She's
there.
a great person.
Yeah,
That's why.
Keep telling yourself that.
If only the music was the same.
I will say, there's, she was kind of at the center of the Diddy thing. When the Diddy news started breaking, the one main thing I found, remember she deleted all of those tweets?
Yep.
Not saying that she was in the mix of the Diddy parties, but
she scrubbed herself.
Yeah, you better be careful who your heroes are. That's all I'm
I
saying.
did a little la la la. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, well, you do now. Don't go anywhere. We got more with Danielle on the way. John's joints at 3:00. Oh, I have an announcement, by the way. I need to say this, and I apologize because I don't ever want to promise anything and then not follow through. But the response to the Metallica meltdown on the Bone app has been so over the top that it would be unfair to pick a winner right now because I'm legitimately looking at probably 50 to 100 that I have not listened to yet. So we're done taking submissions, but we have to listen to them. It wouldn't be fair if we picked a winner without listening to all the people that entered. So we are going to, in the first segment on Monday, announce the winner for the Metallica meltdown, and you'll, for the winner for the Metallica ticket. So I apologize for telling you we'd announce the winner now, but that will actually be on Monday, so we can officially listen to these clips. So thank you to everybody. Don't go anywhere.
As I get high, from KC to H down to Newton Southside.
If you've considered getting new windows, it's time to get in touch with my good friends at Reese Windows. Hurricane season is just ahead, and now is the time to protect your home with Hurricane Impact Windows from Reese. I had Michael Jackson, yes, Michael Jackson from Reese Windows came to my home a couple weeks ago, and it was so cool getting to learn about these products. Made in America, double lifetime warranties, family-owned company. I love everything about them. And that double lifetime warranty is going to transfer even when you sell your home. Reese installs windows in just 6 to 8 weeks. For a free quote, text TRUST to 20129. And you can also register for your chance at $15,000 in free windows. Reese is proud to support St. Jude's Children's Hospital. They've been providing peace of mind for over 50 years.
Man, it got colder. I done got grown, got a chip on my shoulder. Licks in Kuwait, got licks.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Jasmine runs the boutique in town that always has the hippest trends. But before her store became a runway hit, she went to Mid-Florida, a local credit union that gave her shop the business checking account she needed. Plus, Jasmine pocketed $300 with her new account, proving that green is always on point. Now she's turning her A-line dresses into A1 gains, and her financial worries, they've gone out of style. Mid-Florida, your life, your money, your credit union. Membership eligibility, terms and conditions apply. Insured by NCUA.
John Senning here. If you're a new homeowner, the time is now to reach out to Reese Windows. Don't wait for hurricane season to hit. If it's anything like 2024 with storms like Helene and Milton, you'll want that protection. Reese's Hurricane Impact Windows are affordable, energy efficient, and come with a double lifetime warranty. Plus, they're installed in just 6 to 8 weeks. And hey, you can now get a free quote and enter to win $15,000 in free windows when you text TRUST to 20129. Installing windows for over 50 years. Reese Windows has got you covered.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here. During the Summer Starts Here sales event now through Memorial Day, we've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, I'm looking at Tacomas, Camrys, Corollas. Select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Get to Sun Toyota before Memorial Day, because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen. Call 800-369-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota. A cat named Mo for All American Gunslingers, Newport Richie's #1 gun range. They have a gunsmith on site who's fantastic that can help you with any new or old firearm repair, from pistol to revolvers to rifles. You go to aagunslingers.com to find out about him and much more. Coming up June 14th, join All American Gunslingers and me for Suns Out, Guns Out, with raffles, prize wheel, food trucks, machine guns, and so much more. Come join us to kick off the summer. All American Gunslingers, your rights, your safety, your freedom, America!
Hey, it's Bruce Woodburn with Cross Country Mortgage, the loan arranger. You know, I've been lending for over 35 years, and I've helped tens of thousands of clients. However, I want to let you know that if you're considering refinancing, stop what you're doing. I think rates are going to get a little better. Now, most mortgage lenders aren't going to tell you that. So I've created a VIP watch list just for you. Now, the only exception to waiting to refinance is if you're drowning in debt and you have equity in your property. Don't get scammed by somebody trying to convince you to refinance right now unless you need debt consolidation. Then contact me right away at 407-706-3313. But if you're waiting to reduce your interest rate or eliminate private mortgage insurance, stop, call me, and get on my VIP wait list. Go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Or call or text 407-706-3313.
Hey, it's Galvin here for ArborWise Tree Service. ArborWise is a professional tree care service right here in St. Petersburg, Florida, specializing in both residential and commercial tree care. They've been serving the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years, and they're family owned and operated. And with hurricane season right around the corner, now is the time to start prepping your property. Whether you need tree trimming, tree removal, air spading, or tree evaluation, ArborWise can give you a free estimate and consultation. With state-of-the-art equipment, no job is too big or too small. Check them out online at arborwisetreeservices.com or call for your free estimate today, 727-481-8081.
Let me tell you one of the reasons I think we became the largest injury firm in the world, and it's not even close. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My wife and I had a plan early on. In our firm, our lawyers only work on certain types of cases. Our products liability and dangerous drug lawyers only work on those cases. Same for car crashes, workers' compensation, medical malpractice, and insurance disputes. Our thinking is for these lawyers to focus on one area of the law and live it and breathe it. Power comes from knowledge. Many lawyers do everything, jack of all trades. Not us, and we don't charge an hourly rate. You only pay us if we win. If you want to hire us, it's easy. Dial Pound Law on your cell phone, pound 529, or visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer from the comfort of your own home. Let us get to work for you. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Medical malpractice and nursing home abuse cases are difficult and the stories are heartbreaking. At Bernetti PA, we fight to make sure your story is heard loud and clear. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
The success you've already had matters at University of Maryland Global Campus because we're a school for real life. An accredited state university, UMGC lets you earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning, life, and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. We offer affordable tuition and online and hybrid courses. No application fee if you apply by May 30th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
This Saturday is Furman Chevy of Brandon's Military Appreciation Event. Don't miss this star-spangled day of live music, free barbecue, giveaways, and exclusive military offers. Together, let's drive and honor our heroes. Get all the details at FurmanChevy.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Now, usually I don't do this, but go ahead on, break them off with a little previews of the remix. Now, I'm not trying to be rude, but hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you. The way you do the things you do reminds me of my Lexus cool. That's why I'm all up in your grill, trying to get you to.
Welcome back to Senning Show. You're in the midst of One for the Ladies with Danielle. Hit her up on social media at Radio Danielle. She's an amazing local business owner as well. ElevateSt.Pete.fit. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in here wishing, sipping on coke and
we got into an impromptu debate or discussion before we came back on air. Were you planning on talking about this?
Well, I was going to throw out because there's like a bunch of different this or that, and then you pick one.
Okay,
I didn't expect.
Yeah, I didn't know we had such a hot take in our midst here. I just didn't know. And honestly, you being so supportive of it is also a hot take for me. So it's what? It's National Barbecue Day? Is
National Barbecue Day. So there's just a bunch of different things. Like
what are the thises or thatses?
Yeah, so burgers or hot dogs?
Burgers.
Okay, that's the majority vote. Pulled chicken or pulled pork?
I do like a pulled chicken every night. The thing is, pulled chicken isn't always around. So I feel like you don't eat it as much. Mission Barbecue has an amazing pulled chicken. I'm kind of over pulled pork. I'm going pulled chicken.
Have you ever had barbecued sausage, like little pieces of sausage?
Of course.
There's this place called Alex's Barbecue, and I used to drive over. He would do like the bike collection every year in Tampa. Like I would be on the Veterans. I'd be at exit 10, I think, off the Veterans.
What do you mean little piece? Because I mean, a lot of barbecue places offer sausage. I feel like you're not just talking about a sausage. Like, what is this sausage?
I don't know. It was so good.
Is it like a big, thick sausage, or is it? You said little pieces of sausage.
I think it was like little cut up pieces of sausage, and I'd never had it before, maybe, but it was so good that I would drive from my condo at the time, which is right by the radio station, over the Howard Franklin Bridge in rush hour traffic so I could surprise Derek with it when he got home from work back in the day before we had kids and other responsibilities.
Well, your record for things that you drive far for is not good so far based on what I've heard about your favorite pizza place.
Oh, it's not my favorite, but I think it's very good.
You said you travel over the bridge to go there.
I did a couple
That's a lot of commitment.
I got a new favorite pizza place.
What is it?
Amore on 66th Street. I have to say that because I think there's another Amore on Park Boulevard. I don't know if they're friends or have a relation together. I'm not sure. But the one on 66th Street is so damn good.
I'm always looking for a new pizza place. That's probably over by you. Yeah. Closer to you, too. What's the next one?
Okay, so the next one, potato salad or coleslaw. This is where we caught up.
Yes.
Smash.
She got the pass. I get the pass.
Yeah.
This
is your goat sex.
This is my goat. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very interesting that you don't like potato. Are you going to go ahead? You're going to say potato salad's white people food?
No, they have the cookouts and stuff.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If I had to choose, it would probably go a little more towards potato salad than coleslaw. But I'm skipping them both.
Dude, as long as you got lots of raisins in there, it's good. Yeah, just tons of raisins.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
No, my cold thing is, I don't know if it's on the thing, macaroni salad.
Well, that's next. Macaroni salad or macaroni and cheese.
What was yours, coleslaw or?
Potato salad. I love both. I really love both. I love.
Because there's something about if you're eating barbecue, taking like a piece of whatever hot barbecue item you have in your plate and running it through the cold. Oh my God.
Dude, to me, when I've got barbecue, that coleslaw is more like a condiment than a side. Okay. I'll take like a nice slice of sliced meat and use it as with my fingers as a little fork meat finger hands. Yeah. Scoop up some coleslaw and then.
So you just don't even use a fork. There's no fork.
I don't know. I mean, I was
gonna say I'd take it.
Maybe I don't. I mean, you know.
We're learning a lot today.
At least there's not a lot of carbs in there.
So macaroni salad or macaroni and cheese. This might be more
macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Okay.
No.
By the way, somebody's got to make you a proper potato salad. Like I feel like you can't. I mean, you like mashed potatoes. You like potatoes.
Yeah, but those are hot.
No, I understand, but when a potato salad is done right, there's nothing better.
There's like a little crisp to it, a
Dude,
little crunch to it.
I know it's National Barbecue Day, but what I've just grown to love is a delightful Greek salad with a potato salad in the middle. That's
What's the place in St. Pete that does it really well? I can't remember. It's on 4th Street by 22nd.
Athenian Gardens. Yeah, we
Athenian
actually had
Gardens.
that a couple weeks ago. Our go-to, we're actually ordering it tonight. My favorite Greek food in the entire land, and we order it, and it's coming from way too far away, is Greek City.
Oh, I've heard you talk about that.
Dude, that place is...
Hold the olives, and I'll eat whatever
Yeah,
else you want to
dude, that's fine. That's fine. No
Although
olives, no beets.
I feel like Greek food, aside from the salad, I feel like when I go to a Greek restaurant and I look at the food that I ordered, it looks like it's going to have so much flavor, and then it lacks in that flavor.
Thank you. That's why I don't like Greek
Except for the
food.
Greek salad, because
Yeah.
I think the dressing really pulls it together.
Greek food is bland to
It's
me.
very bland.
Thank you.
It's like, oh my gosh, I have this cheese over here, and there's the this, and there's the that. But then when you eat it together,
No
it's
flavor.
like, meh.
Yeah, no flavor.
You're throwing plates because the food doesn't have flavor.
I
You disagree? What are you, Greek?
I mean, I
What are you
love.
shilling for them for?
I'll tell you, I would put as far as food that's not that we're giving an ethnicity to or whatever. Mexican headliner, Greek, right underneath it.
It's good food.
I'm eating Greek probably once a week. Like the idea of Greek inspired food.
Then maybe I'm having it from the wrong place. I just remember going out to dinner a couple of times and ordering. I would order around the menu because I hadn't found the thing that like tasted really good besides the salad.
Have you had like a gyro before, Diz?
Probably a while back.
That meat is full of flavor.
You might be right. I haven't had it in a long time, so I can't tell you. But I'm talking about like a plate of Greek food, like she's saying.
I agree to disagree. All
Like,
right.
if I eat chicken, I'm gonna douse it in barbecue sauce because it has no flavor in it.
Watermelon or pineapple?
I think you know my answer.
I don't feel comfortable answering this.
Which one do you think I like, Danielle?
I think you love pineapple.
Yeah, I'm a big pineapple guy. I love a pineapple when it's nice. And we started growing.
It is pineapple, though.
pineapples. It is it?
Yeah.
Dude, you guys got pineapples on the property?
We attempted, but we
Dude,
did not
there is
successfully grow
nothing
it.
like
They're all upside down. Just kidding.
There is nothing like growing your own pineapple. It is the most rewarding thing you
How
can
long
grow.
does it take?
It takes forever. It takes like a year.
Okay. Yeah, that's why it hasn't.
Yeah.
My younger son is he's like the nature child.
Yeah.
So he does all the animals and all that stuff. But he's very interested in like starting the project, but doesn't really see it through. It then becomes my job to see it through. So like we'll have like one of those plants that eats bugs. And then
Like a Venus flytrap?
We've had so many Venus flytraps. And he's interested in them for the first 17 minutes. And then I'm watering it. And you have to give it like distilled water. It can't have regular water. Like it just becomes my job. And I'm not good at it. So we don't have a pineapple.
Year 2, when I was at my old place, just one day in the backyard, we're like, we got pineapples?
Yeah, it's
It
crazy.
just grew one day. We're
they-
like, what?
Sometimes it'd be like that.
I got to get like that. All right.
Yeah.
Baked beans or cornbread? I got 2 more for you. Baked beans or cornbread?
Cornbread.
I do like baked beans.
Baked beans is my
I do like baked beans.
I like baked beans.
Yeah, but
cornbread was the most popular pick of the 2.
Cornbread, when it's done right,
When
that
it
thing
is,
just smacks.
It is corn. That's the toughest one of all.
Last one. Grilled veggies or corn on the cob?
Corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob.
Grilled
Dude,
veggies.
corn on the cob when it's done right.
Oh.
It also, another food, I think between tomatoes and corn, it's hard to find them always good and fresh and sweet the way that you want it. In Florida, no offense.
I'll take those grilled veggies any day of the week.
I like a good grilled veggie, but not over corn on the cob, man. That
corn
thing
on the
just
cob, dude.
is
Especially
best.
get your little cob holders and you, you know what I'm saying?
Never hear from Denise. She's mad about the Greek comment.
Denise?
Yeah.
Rightfully so. Dude, Greek food is delicious.
Maybe I'm just
You've
eating the
offended
wrong
the
thing.
entire
I
Greek
don't-
community.
I don't really
I
like.
stand with you, my people.
I don't really like gyros. I like a good bowl.
Dude, Greek.
So tell
dude,
me, listen.
That's the thing. Like, so what I get from Greek City is the I believe it's the Power Bowl. So it's literally just grilled chicken, gyro meat over brown rice, and there's like tomatoes and I think a little spinach, and then you just put tzatziki all over it.
The tzatziki, there has to be tzatziki.
Well, and I believe
on
that's
everything.
and I believe
though.
that's right up your alley because I think most of the time it's made with
Greek
yogurt, which
yogurt,
that's essentially the only thing you eat.
So good.
That's a great
I hate
point.
you so much. These parents are drawing a very large internet debate over the type of party they decided to throw for their child.
Oh, God.
So I think one of the people that got invited went to Facebook and basically said, so my child has been to this kid's parties before. Their child has been to our party before. All of a sudden, the kid does not want a party. They want to do more of an experience. But the parents have still created a way for people to give gifts. And so they're hosting an online party. And then here's
How do people do that?
Here's the gift list. Oh, and if you don't want to pick any of these, you can just Venmo money
Oh
to my
my
kid.
God.
Dude, those people just have no. I understand I'm the extreme about it, but like even like I know that people do it, and I'm taking it too far. But the idea of registries when you get married and have babies is that to me is like, don't like it.
What? That's
don't like it.
I think that's necessary.
If you support that, you might as well support this.
That's not true at all.
It's just like, hey,
That's
we
necessary.
decided to get married, so we think everybody we ever know should buy us things.
Yeah,
And-
get us this from this list.
And you've taken out the guesswork. Like there's something about knowing a person and knowing what they need to, here's a list of things, buy me something.
No one's mandating that you have to go by that list.
Oh,
What they are doing is making it easier for someone who's going to the wedding, and you absolutely should. You better give a gift. I'll tell you the name of every single person that came to my wedding that didn't give us a gift because you're paying so much money for every person to be there. And if you don't want to be there and you don't want to get a gift, that's fine. You don't have to go to the wedding either.
Wow, hit a hot
lot
button
of
issue
work
with
that
you.
goes
It's
into
very
that.
important that Danielle gets her gifts.
Wedding,
I'm
I
not
would
even
say.
a gift person, but there is a lot of. I am not a gift person. Not my love language.
Sounds like
whatsoever.
it.
But you put that work in, and you're spending so much money. The people that come there, I'm thinking they should just give you a gift.
So if you're invited to your wedding, you are entitled to a gift. If I invite you to my wedding, you must give me a gift.
I should give you a gift. I absolutely should. I'm celebrating you starting your life. And to make that easier, you're giving me a registry telling me exactly what you guys need to start this new life. I don't see the problem. I see a problem with we're not interacting with you at all. We're not buying pizza for you. We're not buying party favors for you. We're not sending you home with a gift bag. Here's what our child would like for their birthday.
I've never heard it explained. What about a baby shower then?
Same thing.
Well, but
Baby shower makes sense to me. Because here, the wedding,
things.
I agree with you. It's kind of like, don't give me a list, let me figure it out. But also, they don't want 20 toasters. So there is that.
Okay.
Or like 20 air fryers. But for the baby thing, it makes more sense because maybe it's like, these are what we study and these are like what's safe for the kid or blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
I decided to have a baby, so I need everybody I ever know to set the groundwork for all of the things that I need. I don't want to buy the bassinet or the little pack and play or diapers. I had a baby, but everybody else has got to pay for its beginning.
Man, you are just looking at this the whole wrong way.
just
you put those items on there hoping that maybe a couple people that get together and they pool their money in and you get a bigger gift or two.
And here's the thing: I've bought gift. I'll get on your. I'll do it, but just know that I'm secretly judging you.
Did you? So you expected no gifts whatsoever from the people that went to your wedding?
We didn't have anybody at our wedding.
What do you mean?
We didn't have anybody. It was us, and it was my parents, her parents, and our siblings.
Did they get you gifts?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm sure. I think yes, something.
Did that make you happy? Or
No, but
you
other
don't
people.
even know.
But people also were saying like, oh, you should still do a registry, and I was like, no, I can't do that.
I mean,
people
for a
were saying
couple
we should
people,
have
if
done a
it's-
registry when we moved into our new house. Like we should have had a
Yeah,
housewarming.
see, we've never done that. We've never done that because that feels weird.
It's good to know that you do have limits.
Thank you.
To your gift getting. Danielle, you're the absolute best. Hit her up on social media at Radio Danielle. ElevateSt.Pete.fit. Do not go anywhere. John's Joints are getting fired up next. I feel like I have a nice selection of stories that feel very Friday-y. What do we got? Oh, we got a retouch on the cat. Have you heard about the cat out of Clearwater?
No.
Dude, we're going to re-hit on the cat, which this cat escaped from the vet. When I tell you where it ended up, you're going to have a new faith in cats. And we have an answer from the man himself. Was Justin Bieber buggered by Diddy? I'll tell you next in John's Joints. Wild Fork Foods. I swear by Wild Fork. I was telling you, I had a good dude, Eric, helping me out from Freedom Appliance on my freezer yesterday. He opened it up. He goes, oh, damn, you really do love Wild Fork. Tons of fish options. I like to keep a tri-tip on deck. Plenty of thin-cut ribeyes. You want to enjoy National Barbecue Day? Some burgers and hot dogs? They got all of that with all the sides and fixins you're ever going to need. They've got locations in South Tampa, West Chase, and St. Petersburg. You can order and have it delivered right to your front door, which is my favorite thing in the world to do. It is really like meat Christmas right on your front stoop. You can place an order and go pick it up, or just head into your local Wild Fork and go shopping. Check them out online at wildforkfoods.com.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. Calta Cruise 19 is happening on April 9th, 2026 for a 4-night cruise. We'll be on the Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas, departing from Port Canaveral and heading to Coco Cay and Nassau. And we'd love for you to join the party. You can book right now. Email caltacruise@gmail.com to put your deposit down today. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. From social media to the evening news, everyone is talking about the Ford Employee Pricing Sales Event. If you've been waiting, trying to figure out that perfect time to buy a new truck or SUV, guess what? The time is now during the Ford Employee Pricing Sales Event. What does that mean for you, you might ask? You pay exactly what a Ford employee pays across a full line of trucks and SUVs. This is an unprecedented opportunity that's going to give you massive savings on some of America's best-selling vehicles. You need to go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford today. They've got that beautiful brand new showroom on US 19 in Clearwater, and you can always check them out online at FurmanFord.com. Furman Ford, from America, for America, and make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you. John Senning here, ready to introduce you to a slice of paradise right in our own backyard. Cava Social Club, right across the Skyway in downtown Bradenton. A unique place to unwind and socialize the traditional drink of Cava, known for its calming effects and rich cultural heritage. The super knowledgeable and friendly staff are going to take care of you, whether you're a seasoned Cava drinker or a newbie. The extensive menu's always changing with new fresh drinks several times a day. Bring your friends, check out the huge tiki hut in the back, play some games, or just kick back and relax in this beautiful oasis. It's a vibrant community of like-minded folks. Make your plans to get down to the Cava Social Club today. It's a quick drive from St. Pete right over the Skyway Bridge and real close if you're in Sarasota. Follow them on social media at Cava Social Club for all the latest updates and visit them online at thecavasocialclub.com. Cava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boola, baby!
Memorial Day savings all month long at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with 0 down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service.
Visit CrownHyundai.com.
With approved credit, 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
Beautify your home by going to rbafla.com and taking advantage of Renewal by Anderson's Window of Opportunity Savings event. You buy 2 windows or patio doors, get the third for 60% off. Plus, no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Renewal by Anderson is awesome. rbafla.com. License number CGC 1527613. rbafla.com.
At Bernetti PA, our team will tell you that our number one priority is striving for the best customer service in the industry. I'm honored by the number of referrals we get from our current and past clients. They trust us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Business owners everywhere are raving about ZipRecruiter's new feature, Zip Intro, which does the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates to meet with you as soon as the next day. So we decided to call up some of these employers and hear their stories. Today, we're on the phone with Pilates studio owner Crystal M. Harris. Crystal, how has Zip Intro helped you hire?
Well, I was opening a Pilates studio in McDonough, Georgia, and I needed to staff up quickly. Zip Intro did the work for me. It helped me find enthusiastic candidates who matched my qualifications perfectly.
That's great.
Yeah, I had my Zip Intro session on Tuesday, did all the interviews by Thursday, sent out the offers on Friday, and they started on Monday. Because Zip Intro did most of the work, I saved so much time.
Absolutely. And to our listeners, you can try Zip Intro for free right now at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow.
Time marches on, and a lot has changed. But one thing has not changed. Washington regulations on local stations. Regulations that make it tough for local TV and radio stations to compete with global big tech platforms. If you want to keep local news, weather, and live sports on TV and radio, we need updated regulations. Tell Washington to modernize the rules to help local stations compete. Learn more at nab.org/modernize the rules. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Skip the hassle of constant cleaning and sell your home stress-free with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hi, this is Mark Spain. With a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can sell your home stress-free, make the most money, and move on your timeline. One of our clients, Tyra, said, thanks to Mark Spain Real Estate, our home had several cash offers within 24 hours of it being on the market, and we closed in less than a month. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be and close in as little as 21 days. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Hey, it's Bruce Woodburn with Cross Country Mortgage, the loan arranger. You know, I've been lending for over 35 years and I've helped tens of thousands of clients. However, I want to let you know that if you're considering refinancing, stop what you're doing. I think rates are going to get a little better. Now, most mortgage lenders aren't going to tell you that. So I've created a VIP watch list just for you. Now, the only exception to waiting to refinance is if you're drowning in debt and you have equity in your property. Don't get scammed by somebody trying to convince you to refinance right now unless you need debt consolidation. Then contact me right away at 407-706-3313. But if you're waiting to reduce your interest rate or eliminate private mortgage insurance, stop, call me, and get on my VIP wait list. Go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Or call or text 407-706-3313.
This hour of Setting Show is brought to you by Hawkins Service Co. One call handles it all.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Setting Show. It's time for John's Joint with your host, John Senning.
I've been so many places.
Welcome back to Setting Show. 3 o'clock every afternoon. We roll them tight. We roll them right. John's Joints. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. And the speed demon himself. You might clock him at 90 miles an hour on a road near you. Vroom, vroom, vroom. His friends.
Started a marsh pit, squashed the chick and lost the foster kids. This room makes me hallucinate.
I just want to gently push back on that narrative.
Why? What do you mean? You mean now?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I've driven with you before. I kind of knew it, but hearing that you read the text from Xander really put into perspective that like you are known. You're known as a racer in the family circle. So,
vroom,
dude. When you got the vroom, you got a vroom, baby. I mean, you can't vroom without a little vroom.
You got the need for speed?
Dude, hey, man, trust me. As a man who came up on Fast and Furious, it's good to know that you are in the family, man. It's you remind me a lot of a young Paul Walker.
Thank you.
You know, and it's he's a hero of mine. So you guys have that in common.
We're more alike than you could ever know.
Yeah.
I'm on day 2 of not taking the interstates to work.
I have to say, and I mean this with all due respect, that's insane.
Yeah.
So you actually won't get on an interstate just so that you don't go fast.
If I have the option, obviously tomorrow driving to Georgia, I'm gonna have to take I-75.
What's that? What is that? How do you get here without a?
So today I took 19 because I had to stop by Jungle Boys.
Nice.
But normally I'll go down McMullen Booth. I'll just go Tampa Road to McMullen Booth.
So
it takes an extra 10 minutes.
Okay, that's not so bad.
No, and it helps me control my speed.
Oh, dude! But now, you got a nothing like a little road trip to get the blood flowing.
Yeah.
Is there any part of you, by the way, this used to be my favorite thing in the world, and I'm sure you have plans or something, but I heard you talking to Danielle about how you're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
My favorite thing when I was younger, and we'll even do it now, is like when we think we're going to leave the next day, we leave the night before. Is there anything that's crossed your mind about just firing it up and then waking up in Georgia tomorrow morning?
No, but only because I got to feed my stupid, thankless cat and then hit the road tomorrow morning.
You watched your neighbor's dog for days on end. Can't they feed the cat?
I don't know. They've never been in my house. Yeah, he's coming over tomorrow night to feed Ruby.
Dude, can't you just take a giant? Can't you just make a giant mountain of wet cat food and just leave it?
I don't know. That doesn't sound very appealing.
Well, I mean, not to me or you, but
Right.
if I was a cat, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I will be leaving early tomorrow morning, get some bagel sandwiches at Uncle Nick's in Lakeland, and then.
What is it? What is it to Alpharetta? Like 7-8 hours?
7-8, yeah.
That's gonna be nice.
I like road trips with Sarah though, because she's super chill. We can talk about stuff. The time just flies by.
Yeah.
And I won't be speeding.
I was going to say, the time flies just like that. Vroom, 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 vroom. Just like that VW.
No.
Just like my buddy Daniel Suarez.
No.
Let's go fast. And his VW. Vroom, vroom.
No, but she has been helping me control my speed before the incident.
Oh, before the oh man, so this has been bubbling under the surface and we didn't even know about it.
Yeah, my number was going to come up sooner or later.
And it all worked out. Thank God there was that horrific crash that they
Thank God those people got killed.
Do you know
I don't know. I looked. I didn't see a fatality crash. Was there one?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I just was wondering if you had done the research to find out that there was something actually going on there.
No, I hope nobody died, but if they did, at least
they did not die in vain.
No, they died
so that Drew Garabo could keep his.
They died so I could
license.
speed.
John's Joints brought to you by Bubble Down Car Wash. Really, truly the greatest car wash in the whole wide world. Those long wash tunnels, they're not just for a fun long ride. That means your car will be cleaner. And getting your car cleaned really can freshen up your whole life. It's somewhere between a makeover and a haircut for your car that'll have you feeling like a new man or woman. They got locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, and Palm Harbor. The unlimited plan is the secret because then you can keep your car clean every single day. Is it clean today, dirty tomorrow? Maybe it gets rained on. You run through a pack of birds or something. You can go through immediately. Check them out. You will have the cleanest car in town every time you bull down. Somebody called and stole the thunder a little bit earlier, but it was circled as one of the funnest stories of the day. And since we're already in the feline realm, what started as a routine vet visit turned into an epic journey for a frisky feline. I love animals with human names. George the cat had been neutered at SPCA, Florida, when he managed an incredible escape, breaking out of his cage, scaling the fence, and vanishing into the wind. Staff at the clinic tried everything to catch him, even hoisting each other over fences, but George was gone. He was able to pop that cage open, and he sprung right out of there in seconds. At the time of his escape, George was heavily drugged. He was still on anesthesia, which makes his dash for freedom all that more surprising. But days later, the adventurous tabby cat shocked the world. He somehow made it back home 3 miles away.
Amazing.
He had to go through 2 or 3 subdivisions, around a couple lakes, and across at least 5 or 6 roads. And he made it. Dude, that is insane to me. Like,
Yeah.
What a thing. I have a certain level of respect for cats, but
Sure.
to be able to just hop that fence and be like, I know exactly where I'm going while on drugs is more than you can say for most humans.
Yeah, we'd never know where we're going on drugs.
That would be fun to put a put a human, because I imagine, what do they give you? Some ketamine probably, and like some other stuff or anesthesia. So give somebody the human equivalent, put them at the same place, and then see if they can then make it home on foot as good as the cat did.
What a great idea!
The George the Cat Olympics, and we'll see if you can do what George did.
The cat brain is so interesting. I think there is a homing device that like somehow helps guide them home. But I heard Monica talking on JP today about how what she has to do with her cat at 2 a.m, like she has to show it that she watches it eating. And my cat makes me get up so I can feed her. And then when I go back to bed, she's so mad at me.
Like, so she wants to, same thing? Like, she wants you to watch.
Yeah, like,
she wants
hey.
you to cuck you. She wants to cuck you.
No, it's the opposite of cucking. It's like they have to show you, and I heard her explaining it too. They have to show you that they're fed, that they're okay. Like, look at me. I'm safe. I'm taken care of, human.
Oh, wow.
Dogs are so cool.
Yeah.
I know. Dogs are way cooler than cats.
There's something. I mean, dogs have things. Dude, I will tell you, we've got so much more cat activity around our house. And there's this one cat, we were talking about her last night, because she's just got so much personality and just out there like living on the streets like a wild animal. And you can watch her and she'll be hunting, and then you'll see her laying in someone's driveway, like laying on her back, like she's just living her best life. They really are they're fascinating creatures. And it is very sad that we just marked 2 years in this house and I have failed to befriend one cat.
Well, that right cat is out there for you. And I love the mentality of them, because when I show up for my volunteer shifts at the Dancing Goat, 1 will come up, 2 will come up, and then before you know it, there are 6 or 7 cats just chilling in the front with me, and then I walk back to feed them. They're all following me like my own cat army.
Do you know if the goats heard any of the segment the other day? Did you get any side goat eyes yesterday?
No feedback yet, no.
Yeah.
I look forward to next week when they're kind of like, your friend John. I'm not so sure about him.
It was so funny. I caught a little bit of you at the end of the show when somebody called, and then somebody called and tried to ask JP the question.
Oh, they did? What'd he say?
He wasn't really willing to play along
No
too much.
way.
Yeah, he said that I have a dark passenger, and it was too dark.
Oh.
I think he may have answered it.
Thank you. The filter took over after I said it. I was like, oh man.
Don't worry, I got you, Shaggy. You're good. You're good.
If Monday happened and we didn't dump that, he's like, did you hear what Drew said? I'd be like, no. He goes, well, you were laughing.
Yeah. You
laughed.
By the way, I didn't bring it up, but I had been on a hell of a run of turning the mics off.
Yeah.
And then today, I don't know what was going on. I just sat here and I'm looking at Dizzy, and we're just having a conversation, and I look down and the mic is right in front of my face, and it's on.
Were you cursing? No, definitely not.
I mean, I slammed the dump button probably 4 times, and nobody sent me anything or said anything. But you know,
it didn't catch. I did check it.
My time is ticking. That's all there is. One day it's gonna happen.
I think I've told you about what happened at Universal Studios with a mic being left on.
No. When? Back in the day?
Way back in the day. Like, I'm talking 98, 99.
Oh, God.
We were doing a Halloween Horror Nights broadcast.
Because there's not a dump in that room, is there?
There's not.
You're depending on whoever's here.
Correct. Yeah. And this is when they used to broadcast us out onto the street out in front of Universal, too, so people could walk by and hear it. Like an idiot, I had been separated in my first marriage, and then I started dating my producer, Mandy.
Hot.
Such a smart move.
Were you getting sloppy top in the Universal broadcast studio?
Definitely not, because we had already broken up, but she was still on my show with Daniel.
Oh, Jesus.
And Daniel and I, we're very mature and sensitive. Yeah. We didn't make life miserable for her at all. And so we're doing the show. She's in where the engineer sits, our buddy Clay.
Oh, yeah,
if that's his name. I think that is.
Clay.
Yeah. So she's in that room running the board, and I'm here, and then I said something kind of snide.
About
her to her. And then we go to break, and she goes, he is such an effing a-hole.
And then she's on mic too?
Right into the mic. Like, she didn't turn her mic off. And so, like, not only did we hear it, people walking by this, like,
oh my God.
Oh, dude. It was
was Universal, did it ever get back to anybody?
Corporate wide, I don't know, but on site it was an issue.
By the way, I don't know if you heard it earlier, but impending the fact that I'm headed out into open waters with supposedly a stormy sea ahead.
Oh no.
I am looking for I'm looking to give people rights to some of my belongings. I've already decided that Dizzy can have one of our cars.
Yeah, vroom, vroom, baby.
He needs a car.
Okay.
So whether it be the RAV or the Mazda. I was thinking about giving you my my record player and my record collection. I thought that would be like a sentimental, nice thing that you could have. I don't have tons of things that are worth a lot of money.
I don't think I'd ever play it though, because it'd be like Ghost John.
All right.
You know,
All right.
I mean, I appreciate that.
All right.
But
Is there anything you can think of that you'd like to have of mine if I do? Because the thing is, there's storms coming, and I've been told to prepare for stormy weather on the boat. So you just never know.
I mean this with wholehearted sincerity. If you were to perish on the open seas, there is no material possession that you could give me that would compensate for the gaping, stark hole that not having you in my life would leave.
And I'm not trying to. I'm not trying.
But I'll take the record player.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything. Would you be interested in my my new Amazon sauna steam room?
I wouldn't not be interested in it. I'll take some of them. Meat smoking equipment.
Okay, that's perfect.
And your Hulk Hogan doll.
My Hulk Hogan.
That might have to go to his father.
Yeah, that may have to go to I respect that you asked, but I think that would probably have to go to my nephew. I just have to keep
kick his ass.
I just have to keep it in the family.
All right.
Yeah, or we can arrange that. You two, mano y mano, one man leaves.
No, I don't like him. I don't like my odds there.
John's Hulk Hogan doll on a pole match, and whoever leaves with it gets to keep it.
No, I'll take the record player. Thanks.
Yeah. So I'm just
getting your affairs in order.
Pretty much. Yeah, I didn't think about it too much, but I had Patrick Smith. I actually have a meeting with him here. I got to leave. I've got.
Aren't you going to wait until your show is over?
No. So he's getting my affairs in line, and I'm going to have a will and testament put together before the beginning of the weekend.
Oh, all right.
So just so I'll pencil you in.
You're going to be fine. You're with the good Lord would never take you, Mike, Allstott, Rich, and Alex all at once. You're four great guys.
I know, but I feel like if I'm the one who's going to go, if someone's going to go, it's probably going to be me.
Oh. Well, out of that group, probably.
Yeah,
but you'll be fine.
It'll be fine. So I'm not sure if you heard me say earlier. So Sunday was going to be the free day. So because there's going to be weather situations. We're now leaving right when we land. We're leaving right from the plane to the boat. So we're going out Sunday morning.
Oh,
and then weather was, and we were told to prepare for storms on the way back on the boat.
Oh no.
Yeah. So,
oh God.
Dude, I've seen the perfect storm. I know how this ends. And, I had a good run. I feel like I got to chase my dreams and live them. And, I don't want to go, but if my number's called.
It won't be, and you'd be missing out on a good 15 to 20-year run as a dominant talk show host.
Yeah. It would really suck, too, if we caught, a bunch of big fish and I never got a chance to eat any of it.
Well, just catching it would be nice.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
If I can reel it in.
You're going to be good. So wait, are you going to be gone Monday and Tuesday?
I'm still going to be. So we might still have the free day that we were going to have. It's just completely dependent on the weather. We're expected to be able to fish Monday or Tuesday, but there's weather. It's just our free day might not be Sunday like it was going to be.
Okay.
So yeah,
hope you have fun.
Say a prayer, guys. Dude, this is one of those stories that I don't know if it's going to make it to the WFLAs and the Fox 13s of the world, but you can sometimes find hidden Pinellas County gems on the smoking gun. A married couple was arrested on Sunday evening for allegedly engaging in lewd activity at a sidewalk cafe in St. Pete.
Oh.
Yeah, in the suspect has been fingered. Ryan Cook, 29, and Kimberly Morey were at the Where's Jubes bar. That's the place we broadcasted on St. Patrick's Day.
What?
According to a witness, Cook placed his hand up his wife's dress and began touching her private parts, which reportedly caused a disturbance.
Having a caliente.
Caused a disturbance and a breach of the peace.
Breach of her hymen.
Morey was charged for allowing her husband to place his hand up her dress and engaging in sexual conduct. Arrest affidavits do not identify the witness. I mean, they look like the type.
They look like Bone Fam?
Possibly. Probably. They were charged with disorderly conduct and possession of an open container. They had they had 2 bottles of Captain Morgan rum.
Oh.
That's behavior of homeless people.
What?
Well, I'm just
Drinking cat?
No, that they had open bottles outside of a bar.
Yeah, that is.
Like they were
Well, that's an alcoholic problem, I think.
Maybe, but I still feel like alcoholics just drink at the bar. Like it's a bar that has full liquor. Like if you brought your own Captain Morgan bottle to the side of the road, I feel like you're operating on another wave.
Maybe they're ordering soda and then going out, filling up with the captain, and going back in.
You think they have bottle service there at Where's Jubes?
I do not think so. During an appearance on Monday, Cook and Morey pled no contest to the charges. A judge adjudicated them guilty and fined each for $500. And the couple was subsequently freed from the county jail.
So they went to jail for that.
Jail, dude.
Like you get a little Randy, you get a little, and you decide to play a little.
That's St. Pete right there for you.
Who narked on him?
Well, I don't know. It's just this is supposed to be a progressive city,
And what kind of cop wrote that ticket? You know what I mean? Give them a warning. Say, hey,
I mean,
probably take it home.
I love my city and I love what we stand for here, but I guarantee if this was two dudes giving each other HJs, they would have walked free.
You're exactly right. No one would have called. If you had called 911, they would have said it's a hate crime.
They would have been like, "Oh my God, we're coming to get you."
Yeah, go see what happens at Cocktail.
Yeah. Dude, I've been meaning to tell you this forever. So during Reggae Rise Up, the Killers of Kill Tony, that first night of Rise Up, they were at the Mahaffey down there.
Oh.
So one of the newer hot guys on the show, Ari Matty, he's from Estonia. He told this story about how they did the show in St. Pete and how he booked a hotel and he did not know that it was a gay hotel.
You booked Amari Jean?
He stayed and he talked about how like when he got to the hotel and there was like literally naked dudes on the wall and stuff and talked about all the rhythmic slapping that he could hear throughout the night. It was really, really funny.
That's not just a gay hotel. That is a gay hotel.
It is, dude. That's they're doing it right there.
He get fined for linen abuse?
Not that I heard. He did say that he hung out all night at Cocktail and had the greatest time ever.
I mean, it's a super fun bar. Great vibe.
It really is. Right before we came on, I was telling you about this show that you have to watch. I know you have a busy weekend. You're going to Georgia, but I saw this last night. We almost started it, but it couldn't be any more up your alley. Let me shut this down, and I want to play the trailer for you. It's brand new. I think it just came out within the last week on Prime.
Okay.
It's called Octopus! ! Like that's not written out. It's Octopus, and then the thing.
Octopus.
Yep.
This is a story about getting murdered by your lover, about getting lost in Mexico, a competitive quilter, Tracy Morgan, and trying to find a connection with a possible alien.
He's seeing the blades of grass, and he's turning himself into blades of grass.
This is a story about the octopus.
What creature does that? You know what I love about octopuses? Their vulnerability.
I really don't know why they are so sexy for people at the moment. I think that they're very charismatic, even though they're very ugly.
To find out why they're so charismatic, vulnerable, and sexy, let's look at the octopus through the eyes of the experts who study them and the people who love them.
And Tracy.
And we're really committed to octopuses. If you could just take one more sip of your espresso.
So they I don't know if it's in this clip or the one I watched last night. They were talking about how people actually believe that they could be an alien species from somewhere else.
They are.
But they also said they're the only animal that not only disguises themselves and changes the color, like in ways that are far beyond anything that any other species can do. They actually change the texture of their being. Like, so when they put that thing up that says he became the grass, he actually has the octopus actually has the capability to change the formation of his body and become blades of grass.
Dude, they are special.
It really is. And I will say, for all of the discussion around what's going on at the bottom of the sea, are we possibly just looking at aliens in real time?
Alien dogs.
Yeah. That's a Simpsons thing?
No, I was just saying that's like octopus or alien dogs.
Oh, because I think
Azaria on line 4.
Well, the reason I said that was because weren't the aliens octopus pretty much?
Oh yeah, Kang and Kodos. They are kind of. Well, look at this guy. Huh?
Look at this aficionado.
Look at this dude.
Teach
He loves the Simpsons. James L. Brooks, line 2.
Yeah. Dope. Did I do good?
You were until that.
Eat my shorts, dude.
Give us another one.
Come on. Cowabunga.
What else do I
Early
got?
Bart.
Don't have a.
Cow, man.
Yeah, he loves the Simpsons.
Yeah. I am a boo. Is that one?
What's up with his last name?
Bin Laden.
Oh,
sorry.
Kinte.
Let it ride.
No, it's Nahasa Pipa Pedalon.
Oh man, that is a little racist, actually.
I know. No, they don't
probably
do the
should've cut
character
that, yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, I know.
You
So
can
he's
ask
not
Hank Azaria. He's on the line.
So he's not even there.
No, they eliminated the character because it was a relatively white dude playing him.
So
and
I thought they were getting a traditional Indian man to play him. So they just did away with it.
They wouldn't do it for a reasonable wage. They would only do it for 29 cents a day out in Calcutta. So wouldn't do it anymore. We're putting that bitch on ice.
They outsourced his. They took our job.
Like, do you think in the recording sessions they were like, no, that wasn't Indian enough, Hank? Can you give that to me again? Okay. Thank you. Come again. Ding. Nailed it.
I need a little more Bangladesh from you.
Right.
Yeah.
They're taking everything from us, guys.
Did you see the video of the manatee wrapping its paw or flipper around the girl in St. Pete?
No.
Paddleboarder.
She's
She's sitting down on a stand-up paddleboard, which I thought was illegal. And a manatee comes up on its belly and puts its flipper right on her. It's like it's giving it a hug.
What a dream, dude.
And they got little toenails like elephants.
Dude, my dream one day is just of a wild animal befriending me. Like, that's just, I think, honestly, of all the things I could hope for in my life, good health and, all that, dude, I just want a wild animal to, like, walk up to me or swim up to me and be like, dude, I'm down with you.
Well, I'll tell you what, you go to that Mary Jean Hotel, you'll find a couple of bears who are very amenable. But seriously, what animal do you think you would have the most chance of befriending? Like, what do you think you would vibe with the most?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
I really thought I was connecting with this blue jay the other day, but that turned out to not happen. No. I'm going to say this, and it's not going to hit the same way because around here there are places where they're just so domesticated that they're pretty much pets and stuff. But I feel like as far as possibly really happening, I think maybe a deer.
Okay.
All right.
But I was going to say like a fox or something.
A fox would be cool.
Yeah.
Dude,
the lady got attacked by one yesterday. It was in the Daily Mail.
Here?
No, somewhere another state, but her hand was all mangled.
Oh, damn, dude. Oh, man.
When they get rabid or like even I've seen one out at Silver Glen before, and like we were walking to the car. We've been drinking all day. We're walking to the car, and the thing looks up like it's from hell. Just like,
Do you think you could take a fox one-on-one?
I mean, a little fox, sure.
Dude, they're yes. I mean, absolutely. So
Samantha Fox, one-on-one, kid.
I was thinking. So you saw the fox?
Yeah.
What did it say?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. It said,
Dog goes woof, cat
you know this, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Dude, this is
another torture song.
Oh, dude. The opposite of that.
Oh, yeah, we got to bring you in on that.
Oh, yeah.
That was, dude, I will say, I should have said it earlier. I had an old in-your-face segment running through my mind when we did it earlier because back in the day, you did, hang with me, let me try to remember it. You did a story about a guy that got drunk on Jaeger and killed his family, and you did a segment about what alcohol do you think would make you kill your entire family?
Jesus
or
Christ.
what would you want to drink while you killed your whole family?
Nice.
That is vintage Drew
Good job,
Garabo
Drew.
right there. Thank you.
So we at 2:30, there was a lady who shot her husband, and when she shot him, she was singing "Click Click Boom" by Saliva.
Oh, perfect.
So we did the perfect song to kill your spouse to.
I love that. You could tie him up and play Stuck in the Middle with You like Reservoir Dogs.
That's
Anybody
where
say
I
that?
went with it.
He called that one out.
Thank you.
My man.
Yeah, you got one?
That one. I don't want to kill.
You don't have to kill. It doesn't have to be your
No,
beloved.
you do. You have to kill. Not your beloved. Sorry. Yeah, you are right.
I think maybe I would stand east of them and then get a knife and slit their throat to stabbing westward.
Okay.
A little play on words there. I like puns.
Yeah.
Stabbing westward. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, save yourself. That would be a good one.
That's another good one. You better try.
Who is this, by the way? Is this metal?
I don't know. I don't know how you would quantify their band. I think they were in the Matrix soundtrack.
This sounds very Matrixy.
You've never even seen the Matrix.
Well, I know that it sounds like this.
It does.
If you played this song and said, "Tell me the first movie you think of," I'd go Matrix. I don't know where your thoughts are on this man this day, and I'm not trying to rile up any negative feelings towards the man, but it's interesting to read because I definitely feel a smidge different about him than I did maybe a couple years ago. We know him as the godfather of medical marijuana or perhaps pot daddy, but it seems that personal injury attorney John Morgan might soon add another title to the list, candidate for governor. Morgan, the billionaire founder of one of the world's largest injury law firms, was in Tallahassee Wednesday pondering a possible 2026 gubernatorial bid, and it's drawing a bit of attention. Morgan is no stranger to the spotlight. You've seen his billboards everywhere. You hear his commercials, I think, on this radio station. But now the 69-year-old legal titan says he's giving a run for governor serious consideration. I feel like he would probably undeniably be better than anybody else they could put up. But I don't know. I now look at John Morgan much more like a politician than I did probably 5 or 10 years ago.
Yeah, I think he's kind of gradually evolved into that maybe. I love this. Anybody who's a centrist, anybody who fights against the extreme right and extreme left is a great dude. John's been great to my family. I just found out yesterday he's a fraternity brother of mine.
Oh, he's been great. And I mean, the other thing about a guy is you can trust him. When a guy says he's going to call and he's going to appear on your show, he's going to be there. And what I want first and foremost in my politicians is a man you can trust.
He's a busy man, John. He just couldn't.
But twice?
He's busy.
I will tell. I'm obviously harboring more ill will than you are.
Yeah.
But I mean twice.
I know. Listen. I know. I accept it. I haven't said anything about it to anybody.
Sorry.
No. Well,
you want me to dump that?
No.
It's too late.
No. Certainly not. No. But it sucked. There's just no other way to say it. You know, we had an interview scheduled and
his dog died.
Well, that was the first time.
Twice. His other dog died.
Well, I don't know. But anyway, go John Morgan, go for the people. Run.
I got to see who else is.
Have you been alienated by both political parties? Hi, I'm John Morgan.
I mean, he probably is going to be a great politician.
I think so.
He's also like funny and normal for the most part, and likable. Dude, Morgan has gone so national. They are. What was it? I was watching? They were, I think, heavily involved in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like their marketing, it feels like used to be more Florida-based, more local-based, and now it is just absolutely everywhere.
Morgan and Morgan. And they used to be Morgan, Collins, and Gilbert way back in the Orlando days.
Oh, yeah, and they kicked those, he kicked
Collins
those guys.
Gilbert. Bye.
They kicked him to the curb.
And just Morgan.
Well, it happens.
No,
don't go anywhere. We come back. A couple more joints to fire up. Conks that need to be honked. We'll be sending you into the weekend. I'm not sure if you already hit it yet. Dude, good work. I don't know if you've already hit it yet, but I know you love this place. It's a chain restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
With a bit of a history. There's bad news, but there might be good news, too. They're trying to stay alive.
Coconut shrimp.
We'll tell you about it next with more Setting Show. But first, we'd love to tell you about Win Derby at Derby Lane. The weekend is upon us. Don't go do what you always do. Spice it up a little bit. Go to Win Derby at Derby Lane, where they've got $5 minimums at some of the tables. You get free cocktails while you're playing. They're bringing by hors d'oeuvres. And if you think, I don't really know how to play Ultimate Texas Hold'em, don't you worry, because they got a brand new mural on the wall that is going to explain it to you perfectly.
Tons of free available parking. It's a great way to start your evening off with a group of friends, win a little bit of money, and then go out and spend it. Or, because they're open 24 hours until Sunday night, you could end up your evening there and then go to sleep with thousands of dollars underneath your pillow because you hit a progressive jackpot, baby.
How nice would that be? Whether you got the boys out, the girls' night, get yourself some Appletinis, play some cards. You may not know Ultimate Texas Hold'em or be even interested. You can play Pai Gow. You can play War. You can still bet on the ponies remotely. They got plenty of parking. That is one thing you're never going to worry about at Win Derby at Derby Lane. They got tournaments and events going on all the time. For all the information you need, check them out online at win-derby.com. It's win-derby.com.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
An accident in Clearwater westbound along Gulf to Bay at Belcher's had the left lane blocked, so expect some delays there. And it looks like there's been a crash along the entrance ramp to I-275 from 118th Avenue North. No major mishaps are currently being reported on the Hillsborough side, but we're already seeing an increase in late afternoon volume along the interstate systems on both sides of the bay. This is Jim with traffic.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as The Strip.
There are 472 reasons to shop auto lenders in Palm Harbor. We call reason number 4 tariff freedom. Right now, almost all new and used cars are being hit with a 25% tariff. That's an added cost of about $6,000 more per vehicle. But at auto lenders, we get our vehicles in a totally innovative way. So you'll find the best one-owner cars, trucks, and SUVs all tariff-free. Auto lenders was always thousands less. Now you'll save so much more. Visit us today in Palm Harbor.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are conquering the unconquerable. Our experts are leading the way with innovative regenerative medicines and biotherapeutics that can repair diseased, injured, or defective tissues and organs to help treat people with chronic medical conditions. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here. During the Summer Starts Here sales event now through Memorial Day, we've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras. I'm looking at Tacomas, Camrys, Corollas. Select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Get to Sun Toyota before Memorial Day, because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen. Call 800-369-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest tariff-free new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And right now, we say yes to 0.9% APR for 60 months on the purchase of a new 2025 Chevy Silverado. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now, I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
Are you frustrated with your current provider? Well, switching to Hawkins Service Co. is simple and stress-free. With over 30 years of trusted service, Hawkins offers expert HVAC, electrical, plumbing, and even pool repair services. One call really does handle it all. The stress of finding people that you can trust to work in your home can be a lot, especially if you've got things that need to be done across a bunch of different areas. That's why One Call really does handle it all. You know you can trust these folks. They've got rigorously screened technicians that will be in your home. The background checks are thorough. You even get this great text message with a picture of the person that's coming to your house with a little QR code where you can get all the information that you need. They stand by all of their equipment, and they've always got tons of great specials going on. Like right now, you can get a free duct sanitizing with any duct system purchase. Breathe clean air and save money. you can change the game. The deal is valid until May 31st, and they've always got that deal running. If it's your first time using them and you heard about Hawkins from 102.5 The Bone, 10% off. Make the call today, 813-445-8209, or you can book an appointment online, hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
It's win or go home in the NBA playoffs, but not for new customers on the Hard Rock Bet. New signups get a bonus back up to $100 if the first bet doesn't win. Or if you'd rather bet on golf, we got another major teeing off this month. Your first bet works like a mulligan. If you land in the water, you get up to $100 back for tee off again. Make every point, rebound, and assist mean more. Every goal, every shot, no matter what sport you prefer, Hard Rock Bet makes it easy to bet on the playoffs in just a few easy taps. Download the Hard Rock Bet app online now or go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-MINUTE.
The bigger, better, faster Memorial Day sales event is on at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Shop over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Employee Pricing Plus event. We'll double your down payment up to $10,000, and your first repayments are on us. Plus, visit our website and enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. It's all happening at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
If your credit card bills have gotten out of hand, call Consolidated Credit now. If the interest rates on your credit cards are so high, it'll take years to get out of debt. Call Consolidated Credit now. They've helped over 10 million people. Without destroying your credit, they can reduce your interest rates, lower your total payments up to 50% to get you out of debt fast. For a free consultation, call Consolidated Credit now. The program works.
Call 800-210-4298. 800-210-4298. 800-210-4298.
Consolidated Credit Solutions Incorporated, 5701 West Sunrise Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida 33313. Licensed by the New York Department of Financial Services and by the Vermont Department of Financial Regulation. Kansas CSO 0019051. Maryland DM 1492. Oregon DM 892. Licensed by the Virginia State Corporation Commission, license number DC83. Service may adversely affect the individual's credit. Non-payment of debt may lead to additional finance charges or collections activity, including legal action. Actual interest rates, length of program, and monthly payment reductions will vary by consumer and creditor. Yours could be higher or lower. Not a loan company. We do not lend money.
Honor all heroes at Palm Harbor Hero Fest on May 17th. This incredible community event celebrates our local heroes, first responders, veterans, and everyday champions making a difference. Enjoy live music, food trucks, kids' activities, a vendor marketplace, and more. Admission is free and fun for all ages.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Climate Design Home Services. They really know their stuff. Climate Design has installed Trane heating and cooling systems for over 50 years. So put their experience to work for you. Visit climatedesign.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Dry night tonight, clear skies, lows in the mid-70s. The big weather story is hazy, hot, and humid right into next week. Daytime highs, low to mid-90s. Keep cool.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Haven't you heard the whole lot of murder? From all that I served you, giving your words to wake and disturb you. Yes, I got the nerve to get them all perturbed if they don't concur, but I never deserve to speak in reserve. The moniker referred to me as the herd.
The goated. By the people when they hear tech and it's coded, switching with the gears.
Welcome back to Senning Show. We're setting it home for the weekend. Drew Garabo live coming up in just moments. We'll honk this conch. We'll get you feeling right on a Friday. Again, if you missed it, due to just an amazing response to the Metallica meltdown, I got to get through the weekend so I can actually listen to all of them. We had so many put in open mics today that it felt wrong to not at least listen to all of them. So we'll announce a winner for those Metallica tickets, first segment, first thing on Monday.
But I've got KG Elephant tickets coming up next for their huge NBT Legends show. So, and Mons Venus, the relaunch, 5 o'clock.
Wait, what's that?
Jimmy is coming in with the new female GM
really?
and a couple of ladies.
Oh, he's bringing ladies in.
Yeah,
oh,
been a while, right?
Get your Bone TV fired up right.
Oh, yeah,
YouTube,
I forgot about that.
Facebook, you can still get it at theboneonline.com. But that's plenty of a reason to watch Drew Garabo live today with some Mons Venus ladies coming in. You think they're going to be sharing talent, or are they going to have a different pool?
I don't know. It's a really good question. I asked him if he wanted to bring in some 2001 girls so we could do like a little competition.
Oh, a challenge.
Yeah, but that's for later on down the road. They're focusing a lot on Mons. I guess
right
they
now?
put a lot of money into it, and I've got some ideas of what we can do with these ladies.
Is the other guy, who's the guy that like founded that's like a legend in
Joe
Tampa?
Redner.
Is he? Did I read that he's somehow still involved?
Yes. So Joe Redner still owns the building, and Jimmy and Don are renting it from him. He's basically their landlord.
Oh, nice.
But they're going to run Mons Venus.
Nice.
It's a good relationship. Like, you can always tell in a business like that, they love Uncle Warren and Joe.
Everybody loves everybody.
Yeah, it's
It
a
really
good
is.
business.
There's enough
Family.
booty cheek meat to go around for everybody.
You ain't lying.
Tampa likes what they like, and going to strip clubs is one of those things. So, dude, what a thing now to be behind the two most, I would say,
iconic.
When people talk about Tampa that don't even know Tampa, they talk about 2001 and Mons Venus. I think the Dollhouse is in that conversation now as places that are, institutions here, and to be the face behind two of them is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I got to ask Jimmy if they've completed the underground tunnel that will go underneath Dale Mabry yet, so you don't have to cross Dale Mabry to go.
How nice would that?
Wouldn't that be sweet?
Oh, dude, can you imagine a VIP bridge that goes from the spaceship to Mons Venus?
That'd be cool.
That would be very, very cool. You worked at Fridays.
I did.
Yes. They're going through tough times. They're going through tough times, but everything's going to be okay.
Oh, I thought this was about Bahama Breeze.
Oh no, this is about Fridays, and it's okay.
Oh.
This just reminded me. Did you see that Chili's and Fridays were going back and forth on? So I forget exactly what Fridays said, but they made a dig at Chili's, and Chili's responded back and said, "Oh wow, we didn't even know you guys were still open. Congrats."
Oh,
which hurts.
Hurts.
One of the most nostalgic restaurant chains is getting a facelift. TGI Fridays announced its most intensive menu overhaul ever, as they're calling it the TGI Fridays ongoing comeback story. The plan for bankruptcy bounce back involves changing 85% of its menu, with multiple new items launching nationwide earlier this week. When making the adjustments, the brand took a hard look at the previous menu to remove some items, upgrade ingredients, and make cooking techniques more efficient for faster service and consistency. I'd love to know the biggest chain that ever made the biggest changes and continued to thrive. And thrive being the key word, because Ruby Tuesday changed everything.
Right.
They changed the entire decor. They took away almost everything that was on the menu, and then they also kind of still struggle to this day. So big changes like that seem like they often are kind of the beginning of the end.
I'm trying to think if Olive Garden has had significant changes since 1985 or so, and I don't know that they've changed all that much.
This guy, Ray Blanchett, took the helm as the company's CEO, said the menu overhaul is just the beginning of massive changes coming to Fridays. Fridays has a legacy worth celebrating. We leveled up the flavor of our mozzarella sticks. That'll
Look
get 'em.
out. Yeah. How do you do that?
That'll get them. Along with the entire menu. TGI Fridays helped popularized the mozzarella stick in the 1980s.
That is true.
And now the chain is modernizing the beloved appetizers, where you can get them tossed.
In what? Sauce?
Tossed in sauce.
A mott stick tossed in sauce.
Yeah, like they have a mott stick sampler.
Prefer my salads that way.
Yeah, where you can, this is like a buffalo mott stick, a barbecue mott stick, and a garlic parmesan mott stick.
Oh, John, I can see it from here. They're lining up outside the Hillsborough location due to this breaking news.
Dude, you know what they used to have? And I don't know if this goes back all the way, and it's not a healthy thing, but you used to be able to get a fried mozzarella on your burger. So it was like a stack. It was like cheese on the top, but it was fried like a mozzarella stick.
Dude, that you saying fried remind me of their elite fried mushroom appetizer.
Dude, fried mushrooms don't get enough respect in this world, dude.
Dude, what if we were to air fry some psychedelic mushrooms?
Ooh,
wouldn't that be delicious?
got me in.
A little piquant sauce.
Oh, dude, that sounds nice.
That'd be a great way to serve that.
By the way, I saw a clip. Are you caught up on the studio with Rogan?
The last episode I haven't seen yet.
That's probably the one that I saw the clip of. Have you seen the episode with Dave Franco?
I don't think so.
The mushroom episode?
No.
Okay, yeah. I saw a clip of it today.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Yeah, Rogan puts out something that he calls an old-fashioned Hollywood buffet, and he thinks that everybody will know what that means.
Right.
And it's just all foods that are dosed and filled with drugs.
But nobody
knows what it means when he says an old-fashioned Hollywood buffet.
Dude.
And Dave Franco looks like it has a major role.
Let me tell you, the episode before that, they mocked up the Golden Globes, and they did a dead ringer of the Golden Globes ceremony, and they had so many stars. Dude, that is a great television program.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it. Soon I'm going to break down and get my Apple Plus subscription so I can binge it all. But it got me thinking, I wonder, do you think James Franco and his brother are cool anymore? Because it's kind of a weird thing that Seth Rogen and James Franco were connected at the hip forever.
Yeah.
And I thought that this show, and who's to say it couldn't happen later, would be a great opportunity for them to reunite. But at least right now, he's like, nah, I'll have your brother instead of you.
Yeah, that tells me that, A, there's beef still between Seth Rogen and James Franco, and that James and Dave Franco don't necessarily vibe too hard.
It's too bad, man. Franco, he did some questionable things, but people have done worse and bounced back.
Dude, who hasn't opened up an acting school just so you can bang young, hot starlets who want to break into the biz? That's what Hollywood was built on.
Preach, brother. I mean, he went down in the Weinstein era.
I miss my America.
Mushrooms, chicken, and mushrooms at Fridays too. You had chicken, mozzarella cheese on top, sautéed mushrooms, and fried mushrooms.
Trying to see if anything here looks like so good. Big Queso Energy Burger is their big. A messy burger that comes with lettuce, pico de gallo, roasted jalapenos, cheddar cheese, poblano queso, and a side of more queso. I hate to say that. Applebee's changed the game when they did the quesadilla burger. You're just playing catch-up now. Oh, dude, that was good. Hell yeah.
This freaking guy.
That was natural.
This freaking guy.
Yeah. Catch me opening up for Everett tomorrow at, I forget, what was it called?
Sunshine Comedy thing?
Oh. It's in Palmetto. Go see him. It's at a brewery. His first showcase. You want to honk these conchs?
I
and
do.
Send them into the weekend?
By the way, Friday's blackened chicken sandwich was my go-to.
It's probably
for lunch.
all gone. All these things you're talking about are probably gone.
I know. They need to bring it back.
85% of the menu overhauled. All right. Here we go. Dizzy.
Have a great weekend, man.
I am Dizzy Rick.
Oh yeah. I'm headed out to sea. If this is my farewell, know that I loved you and I loved what I did, and thanks for the memories.
You'll live on here.
Thank you to everybody who participated in the show this week. Great calls, great open mics. We'll pick a winner for Metallica on Monday, but do not go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is coming up next. You heard it. Sexy Ladies on Bone TV at 5 o'clock. So make your plans to be near your computer. Facebook, YouTube. Have fun at Sturgill, dude.
Thanks, man.
Major jelly. Have the greatest trip ever. I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you where the open sea takes me.
Oh, no.
A fun little spin on the Bone schedule on Monday. All of the people you love and even more. Have a great night. Good weekend. Goodbye. Thank you to Danielle as well.
You're listening to Setting Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Let's have some summer fun in the summer sun, Bone fam. It's the Neutral Summer of Music. Presented by Neutral. Win tickets to some of the summer's biggest shows like Thomas Rhett, Katy Perry, Jason Aldean, and more. Plus, score Neutral summer gear, including hats and coolers. Scan the QR code at participating Florida Circle K's, Miller's Ale House, or at the Blind Goat in Tampa to enter. Neutral. Keep it tasty. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Now, a The Bone Traffic Update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, you might want to avoid eastbound East Bay Drive at US 19. A bad wreck has 2 lanes blocked there. At last check, an earlier accident westbound along Gulf Bay at Belcher still had the left lane blocked, and further north, southbound Belcher Road is closed from a bad crash between Alderman and Nebraska. We also have one along Countryside Boulevard at State Road 580. We're still doing reasonably well in Hillsborough, but volume is increasing along the interstates, particularly along northbound I-275 from the approach to Kennedy on toward the downtown area. This is Jim with traffic.
This traffic report is brought to you by Universal Roof and Contracting, protecting Florida homes and providing affordable roofing solutions. Check them out at universalroof.com.
The Food and Wine Festival and Concert Series is back at Busch Gardens now through May 18th, with over 85 different culinary delights to sip and savor, plus free concerts like Hoobastank this Friday. Save on tickets, fun cards, and annual passes at buschgardenstampa.com.
At Advent Health, we know the heart. We've mapped it, modeled it, repaired it, and rehabbed it. We've screened it, strengthened it, and saved it. We know your heart, and we know there's an unstoppable human spirit at the center of it. Learn more about whole person care and find nationally recognized heart care specialists at floridaheartexperts.com.
At BrandonHonda.com, we've simplified the way you can buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Visit BrandonHonda.com to unlock the best price on any vehicle in stock. Plus, get your guaranteed credit approval, a real offer on your trade, and calculate your payments right online. And all vehicles come with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Right now, you can buy with 0 down and make no payments for 90 days. Save yourself the hassle and get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0151 for more information.
Market volatility isn't slowing down. If you're nearing retirement, now is not the time to wait and see. Every day of uncertainty can put your future at risk. It's time to diversify. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I want you to know you can create certainty, locking in guaranteed income for life. This means predictable, stable cash flow, even in turbulent times. You've worked too hard to leave your retirement to chance. Right now, there are options to receive up to 30% upfront or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't wait. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Any examples provided are hypothetical. Annuities are issued with prospectus and sales brochures and should be reviewed carefully before funding as features and benefits vary. DBA in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
John Senning here for the National Aviation Academy. Are you somebody who needs to get that hands-on experience when you're learning something new? Are you trying to start a new path in life? Are you sick and tired of your 9-to-5? Well, think about a career in the world of aviation maintenance. And we've got the NAA right here in beautiful Clearwater. They're going to make the transition from whatever you got going on in your life to the campus world as smooth as possible. The next class starts May 29th. Make that change in your life today and visit naa.edu.
And a lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, I'm usually much more active, but since I've been in pain, I've had to limit the activities I'm doing.
You're listening to Janelle, Arch Support Specialist at the Good Feet store.
He came in and he wanted to be able to keep up, play sports with his kids. From there, we figure out which arch supports complement those activities. I fit him with the arch supports, and as I followed up with him, he's messaged me and said, I took my kids to the park today. We're walking, we're exercising, riding the bikes, and those are all things that he wasn't doing before because he was in pain.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet store's arch support specialists have been helping folks to live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. That's what's most important, is knowing that you leave an impact on someone's life. And I like that.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free personalized fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony, and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
If you're in the market for a car, chances are you've heard all about those confusing 25% auto tariffs, additional costs added to both new and used cars, and ultimately passed on to you. But don't stress, because at Auto Lenders in Palm Harbor, we have a unique way of getting inventory without the tariffs. So you can choose from the finest one-owner cars, trucks, and SUVs. They're totally tariff-free, which means you're totally free to save thousands more. See for yourself at Auto Lenders in Palm Harbor, a tariff-free way to buy a car.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through May 31st, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now with Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.625%, APR 6.685% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down per $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Get factory direct custom-made impact windows installed before hurricane season starts. It's John Senning here for Reese Windows and Doors, where they've been installing affordable, high-quality impact windows for over 50 years. At Reese, most impact windows are installed in just 6 to 8 weeks, and now you can win them for free. Just text the word TRUST to 20129 for your chance to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here. During the Summer Starts Here sales event now through Memorial Day, we've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, I'm looking at Tacomas, Camrys, Corollas. Select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, it costs less to own a new Toyota with 4-year maintenance included. Get to Sun Toyota before Memorial Day, because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen. Call 800-369-3367 for more details.
Sun Toyota.
Morgan & Morgan. Dial pound 529 on your cell phone. Pound law. That's all.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Every day for the last 10 years, Loretta there has been giving me a large black coffee. Today she gives me a large black coffee, only it's got sugar in it.